or equipment or whatever, and then you can just choose to attune to it.
Equipment. Bring up mind shielding. Boom.
Yeah, and it might already be there if you weren't already using all of your slots.
Attunement. Got it.
Sweet.
Oh, I like the little brain stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, James says he's gonna be running 40 minutes late.
Yeah, so we'll just get rolling.
Which is a shame because the biggest question is things involving his characters.
True.
Quick, we'll just improv a pre-show scene
Okay.
for 20 minutes.
Aladar orders a sandwich. No. What do you mean? This, you can't give me rye.
This is a
But
hot
this is
dog.
Waterdeep.
Do you know who I am?
Your store's mascot is a guy in a bread costume that's made of rye. Aladar smashes the turkey and Swiss on the guy's face. There's a gnome crying. The guards are called. They're pulling Aladar away. He's pissed.
Guys, what we can do without James here is decide what we're going to do with Rotharm. James doesn't have to be here for that.
Well,
I mean, Dimjill didn't even know him.
I'm going to insist we take him back up, but
How do you? The only person who can do that is Tick with the goddamn broom.
you don't think Tick will want to help his friend Rotharm?
I think Tick might.
Good,
but Tick's the only
friend
person with an
Rotharm.
item that can actually move Rotharm that far upriver without
levitate
using a
him.
bunch of spell slots.
I mean, I can help.
Yeah, see, Tick doesn't mind.
I didn't say Tick minded. I'm just saying he's the only one that can go deposit Rotharm somewhere and then hopefully fly back.
Tick strikes.
Don't you want to go back to the surface and see what's going on in the surface world? Get a sandwich.
Suddenly, got a hankering for it.
Oh yeah, I forgot I surrounded Rotharm with skeletons.
You are in hell. Yeah, unfortunate that this forest ambient track got you hit with a copyright strike or two.
Oh no.
Well, no, I didn't get any strikes. It was just like we're auto censoring it, so
Well, yeah,
those
you
parts of
got-
the streams are muted. Right.
Just really weird because like seems like it would be licensed. Like
Yeah, a lot of games have that issue, so that's just always a problem. Like if you play Metal Gear Solid 3, a lot of it gets muted because the birds. Like
That's so
literally the
fucking
bird
weird.
noises.
The bird noises?
Really?
Yeah.
They're
like-
copyrighted?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and like this, what you're hearing right now is some guy's track.
Yep. I have it muted now, so now it's just silent.
Just
Until
silent.
Until I can figure out some royalty-free music that isn't DMCA'd, I'll just play that in the background, but I haven't had a chance to look.
Yeah. Well,
So
unfortunate.
until then, enjoy silent.
Watchers of the stream.
Yeah.
I think you mean that singular.
I don't know. One time
Hey,
we had a
we
lot
could
of
get
people.
rated.
The
It's crazy.
We
stream
could get rated
watcher.
again and totally ignore them.
I'm sorry, I don't look at chat.
I usually have the stream up. I didn't notice either. It's not just you.
Oh shit, were people chatting at?
Nah.
Yeah,
not,
when the people
not
that
really.
rated
It's kind of
like went like, yeah, it's a raid from whoever it was. I wish I remember his name.
yeah.
No,
They
I
just
don't.
kind of
I mean, that's how raids go.
I followed him, so
Yeah.
spam the raid message.
Yeah.
I'm a terrible streamer.
I did conceive of a few additional questions I might have for Willow before we also take off or do something else besides.
I don't know.
be
She's
here.
giving me some weird vibes, bro. Even I'm a little fucking weirded out by it.
That's saying something.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Well, look, Kai just
like
doesn't
when-
want to
it's
have
like
one
when,
of those
uh,
cutscenes, okay?
No, I don't think Kai minds. I think he's just playing the character like it says that she's supposed to be. I think
Basically.
you want to hear my metagame opinion of what I think's actually going on here? Anyone she likes, she keeps trapped in the tower. That's why she doesn't want us to go in there, because she's eventually going to trap us in there. if she likes us
And
enough.
you think
I
she
was gonna
wants
say,
to
then stop
stop?
trying to be liked.
You're saying like
What
that's
my
she
character would
knows
do.
that about herself, and that's unfortunate for her, so she like tries to not let people go in.
No, she doesn't want us to go in because then we'll see them and maybe free them.
I think she's a crazy person and needs
Exactly.
to
I
be
think
put
she's
down.
crazy too.
Well, that is a plus
Yeah.
for Aladar.
Oh yeah, Aldar. Well, Aldar doesn't see red flags very well. That's his
Don't stick the
problem.
cloaca in the crazy. You
I don't
know
have a
that.
cloaca, you fucking. That's a cobalt thing.
And
Here,
Kengu and
here, look,
Arakaka,
I'll have a
like,
cloaca.
No, we're
There we
ending that
go.
now.
Cobalt
Oh,
cloaca.
He
I thought
paid
you
good
were gonna
money
do
for that
something
Hero
else.
Forge model.
Hearsay.
Yeah.
How dare you?
It is I,
Uh,
Aladar.
Hey, I don't sound like that.
Yeah, you sound like way worse.
I don't sound like that, do I? Is that my voice? That's my voice.
It's hideous.
All right. Well,
internal monologue sounds like this.
Okay. Well, I
Next
healed
we'll get
him.
a-
I healed him 22 hit points, but he probably has like 9 things of exhaustion or something.
uh, wait, how much did you heal him for? Sorry.
22 is what I healed him.
Okay.
Holy look. No, 20.
you healed Rotharm?
Yeah.
Oh, I assumed that was a corpse. I assumed
No,
wrong.
he said something to us, so I.
Yeah, he was almost a corpse. But not quite. Just ravaged by the drow. And not in like a fun, sexy way.
It's never a fun, sexy way with the drow. It's always like it starts off with a kiss, and then you have spider eggs laid in that kiss.
Yeah, spiders might have been biting on him a little bit. He was definitely a victim of the scourge lash.
Apparently,
Among
there's
other
some
things.
spider demon coming after us too. That's pretty great.
yeah.
He
You
did
know what?
mention that.
Let them come.
Let them come.
I have a demon of my own.
Ah.
That's not very nice.
Oh yeah, we can
No,
totally have like a
that's
demon
not
kaiju
you,
fight.
Bartok.
Oh,
I mean, you are a demon of sorts, but I'm talking about a real demon.
No, a real demon's right next to you. It's the dwarf lady. He's a real demon.
at this point, Bartok is already distracted, poking at his eye stalk, light
It's now
stalk.
got a
light
ring
stalk.
on it.
Yep.
It actually looks
Just
quite good
Fucking
as far as
disgusting.
eye stock adornments go. Okay, to pass some time here, I would like to ask Willow if she knows anything about someone named Trobriand, and if she's
Gesundheit.
ventured beyond the
Nah.
forest here in all of her years living down here.
Yes. Long ago. I explored much of this place. Along with Kristen, met several of Hallister's apprentices in their search for and study of the weave and the knot in it that Hallister
Miss,
obsesses over.
you're saying that the weave, administered over by Mistra, has some sort of knot in it, and Hallister is obsessed with finding, and I assume undoing, said knot? I've said too much.
She nods slowly, like mostly in agreement. I don't know what he intends to do with it, just that he has mentioned uh, repeatedly, ad nauseum, the knot. And that is, to my knowledge, what they all were delving so deep to seek. I don't know that he ever found it. He's probably still looking. It consumed him. It consumed Chrisen.
So Chrisen himself was a student of magic.
He was.
Hmm. Do you know if Trobriand has made his home in the maybe perhaps nearby, maybe downriver from where we are currently, or where he might reside in the dungeon nowadays? Surely some news reaches you on occasion.
Not for some time. Last I had heard, mm, I don't know if he even resides in Undermountain at this point, but at eons ago, he had attempted to usurp Hallister. I don't know exactly how that played out. Um, I can't imagine it ended well for Trobriand,
Hmm.
but maybe he is like this uh, Ezat, someone that Hallister considers himself too far above to, deal with personally. He
Do you
has
believe that
some sort of
Izat?
code about this.
You believe that Izat is very, very powerful?
Uh, oh yes, from what I've heard, Hallister complaining, he wouldn't make that much of a fuss if he wasn't uh, uh, a true force to be reckoned with. And then she
Uh,
shrugs and says, "But I mean, suppose you could say that about any lich, really."
well, there is another failed lich transformation that I was going to ask you about next. Did you ever meet someone named Nestor, also an apprentice, former apprentice of Hallister? I heard that he tried to become a lich and failed.
Uh, I believe you're correct. Uh, I'm not intimately familiar with Nestor. It seems that his failure was a point of shame for their group. I think most of them mm, tried to distance themselves from uh, uh, his unfortunate result.
An unfortunate result, yes. He is, my understanding or rumor is that he's just some sort of floating skull with perhaps some arms, and that's it.
Sounds ghastly.
Someone give that guy a hand.
Um,
I think the unfortunate theme that I've witnessed among really all of uh, the apprentices that I had the displeasure of meeting is that all of them went mad in their own particular way. And nearly all of them turned on Hallister at one point or another. I'm
I
not
see.
sure if that was his ultimate goal, if that was the desired result of his tutelage.
I stare at Krennet intently, knowing that he would totally willingly become an apprentice of Hallister.
You know nothing of me. I see. Well, I very much appreciate you putting us in contact with Hallister. You have uh, been an immense boon in helping get our friend back and having some very core questions set or answered. And we know more about where the pieces are on the game board than we ever could have without you. Um, I would like to leave your realm in peace, but I have to ask: is there anything else we can do? Any sort of XP farming for you while we're down here? I'm really feeling like I'm very close to level 9. I feel like just a little more XP and I could get there.
uh, she looks pained and says, uh, I was really hoping that some of you would stay.
Willow, we will be back through here many times. We have a we have a we have been charged with helping a city that we care greatly for, and as we search for what it is that we think will save the city, we will have to traverse back and forth. We will be back with stories and gifts and drink to share
Some rye
and
bread.
tales and songs to sing.
There's a really famous
Um,
place. They make the best sandwiches, but only if they're on rye.
um,
Hmm.
you know, my hope is that over time and traveling back and forth, that we can bring you things that you might want to know, things that might be of interest to you. And when our quest concludes, I don't see why we couldn't. Some of us stick around and hang out, be companions.
She like looks over, sort of past you towards Aladar.
I'm mostly treating Rotharm at the moment.
Yeah, so Aladar might not notice this, but
Yeah.
uh, Willow says that she has trouble trusting the word of wizards. You must
That
understand.
that I
Bards,
very
those
much
she loves
understand.
bards.
I do. I do understand why that is the case, and well, it is my sincere hope that someday you and I could raise a glass of whatever it is
Child
that you.
together. Make it
um,
like a sitcom called like Krennet and Willow, or like a druid and a wizard in a forest.
he's a straight-laced wizard.
She's a goofy,
Jeez.
insane druid lady. And they have a displacer beast?
Who sounds exactly like Roger from American Dad.
Who ate all the
Oh.
pecan
Oh,
sandwiches?
Credit.
God, I should cast talk to animals and just chat with the displacer beast.
Good.
Don't you dare.
We're gonna have a Scottish accent because they all do.
Every single, yeah.
Except for the dwarves,
Um,
they have a French accent.
Yeah.
yes, I mean again,
We live underground. These ones is weird.
Why are you doing that voice? This is how we talk. We go into our mind. We mine for rocks and we eat cheese and drink wine.
I do imagine that there will come a time where somewhere else in the dungeon we might meet wild wild beasts that may not necessarily be some sort of evil threat that Hallister is positioned to either keep people out or challenge people's power, but instead maybe just something that is lost that could perhaps benefit from your uh, uh, beneficence and environment. Would you be at all interested in becoming a foster parent of such beasts? Should they be found?
Of course.
I don't know how exactly we would ever get them to you, but something tells me we might just there may be
I can give him directions.
yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. We can give
Just
them
getting
direction.
Chimera to come back here and just fucking starts tearing everything up. Come back, Willow's dead, everything's killed.
Yeah.
This
She
Tarask, and
says,
he's looking for a nice place to go.
yes, anyone that respects the rules of my domain are welcome here.
Of course. All right. Does anybody else have any questions for the druid? Really, just if we talk long enough, Dimgil will be here, and we can find out if we'll actually be able to leave without getting smashed to pieces by treants.
Rotherm like coughs up blood.
You mentioned leaving, and she wasn't like, "You're gonna not leave." You know what I mean? Like
she just wished you would stay. Okay. You just play a forlorn ditty of parting. Yeah.
Well, we got to carry
forlorn ditty of
corpse
parting.
out of here. And we also have to figure out how we're gonna get the fuck up river. That's the other problem.
Well, I think Tick on a broom is probably the play.
I can do it.
Yeah.
I mean, we could take him as far as Skullport and leave him there to recover. Leave him in
I think
the
it would be
care
better
of
to take him
Kuva.
back to the Silver Kobold, to be honest with you.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, we could also just get him to Kuva, and then Kuva could run him up.
Do we want to do like a halfway
I just
thing?
imagine Kuva's like holding one leg, just dragging him face down like the whole way. Yeah, it's not a terrible idea. I mean, I guess Skullport's not that far. Tick could take him by himself if he feels safe going alone.
I think Tick should
there's
be okay.
no way he'll be eaten by a swarm of werebats on the way.
Go back to fucking.
I have a defense now.
That's true. The werebats kind of went on the way up that way.
Yeah. So, like, the way should be cleared. We know
We're gonna go
the
back and we're gonna
previous
find that
level is
giant
clear.
dead too. Be killed by them.
No.
Up to you if you want to go on solo adventure carrying Rotharm there.
I mean, it doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to actually be like Tick doing a solo adventure. You
It could be. Is the question?
Oh yeah, it's up to Kai.
It's entirely possible that you're going to run into the werebats, seeing you alone with a corpse, and go, "Hey, fresh food," and then you have a problem. But
oh no, I have a decent self-defense weapon.
Yeah, the fireball, they survived one, so
yeah, except I can upcast the motherfucker.
Are you willing to blow the whole thing?
It recharges.
Does it? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
as
it's
long
like
as
magic missiles.
It only runs the chance of breaking is if I use it all.
That's nuts.
So as long as
you
I
have to attune to that?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so broken.
Thanks,
like
Wisp.
a wand of web, got to attune to that one.
Yeah, right.
Wand of fireballs, mobile nuke.
That's insane. You don't have to attune to it? Wow. I thought you did. You do have to attune to it, yeah. It requires attunement.
I'll ask Willow about the like the castle ruins where like the spiders and those bug people are. Just
Yeah, the setter caps and stuff.
Yeah. Like you're not too close.
You're not Willow. You're some smelly dwarf.
Are they? Do they play by the rules?
The spiders and adder caps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
They're pretty much just beasts.
Then there was like the
know?
cavern entrance over. Did I see
And
that? I can't remember whether I saw the cavern entrance or not.
yeah, she says that uh, nature is allowed to take its course here. Uh, so, you know, the natural order does happen. Hunters catch prey, but they're still under her protection from outsiders.
Gotcha. Okay. And do you rule over the cave section as well? There was some sort of gated off, rocked area.
Uh, yes, the caverns near the Moaning Forest. Uh, there's
Moaning forest, huh?
there are creatures that lurk in there that are
Sexually
outside.
active?
Yes, probably.
Hmm.
No. Uh, outside of my protection, they have taken up. The cave dwellers have taken up residence, but they don't venture out, so um, they are of no concern to me.
I see. But they don't bother you, I take it.
No.
Cool. Cool.
I appreciate that Granite is basically just asking, what can we kill?
I'm just looking at the map here.
I mean, technically, her area is not that big.
It's not that big.
Really isn't. I think it says that the forest is supposed to kind of extend off the map for a ways, but that's not a very useful detail.
Yeah, but it's assumed that it's probably the direction that we can't go really.
Yeah,
I don't
eventually the
know.
cave ends. So
No.
yeah. But yeah, basically just the forest and the ruins.
And she doesn't want us to kill the dragon.
No, she likes the dragon.
Likes the dragon.
Well, now she likes the dragon. It used to be nasty. And then had a change of heart.
Hmm. Oh my god, Rotham, you look terrible.
He smells bad too.
So could we just hand wave Tick taking Rotharm at least as far as Skullport and getting
You're gonna
back to
find
us?
out if Tick has a solo adventure or not, or if it's gonna get hand
He,
waved.
he might run into some trouble. It is a possibility.
That's
That's
fine.
just if you guys.
Tick has a mobile nuke. He's got spell slots.
You're sure of yourself, then feel free.
I mean, Tick has no reason to doubt the way back to Skullport. It's pretty much cleared. Yes, there's always the chance, but Tick is getting more confidence. Last time he followed his confidence, he got a free wand of fireballs out of it. So
He sure did. Let's see. Krennic will look through his backpack for something to give Tick.
I pretend like I'm gonna pull something out of my bag to give Tick, and then I just give him the middle finger and rub it on his face.
Do you
we need to
Tick
find that
for it.
Schmorky GIF. Damn it!
can you use scrolls?
Can
Tick?
Tick use scrolls?
Can Tick use
As long as
scrolls?
they're artificer spells.
Yeah. So depending on
Could you?
which one.
I have silent image as a scroll. I'm not really sure that's going to help you very much.
Let's see if I can learn silent image. Didn't post the damn thing. Let's see.
Do you need rope?
No, I have 2 more ropes in my pack.
Of course.
Silent Image is Bard, Sorcerer, and Wizard. So that's a no-go.
Okay.
Well, I could use it. Give it to me.
Well, you're not going with him.
No.
Well, I
There you
could.
go.
I could just. Well,
I mean, we could have a duo. We could have a duo adventure.
well, actually, this doesn't actually change my weight. So the weight is the issue. I just perceive myself as.
Polymorph.
So are you actually making preparations to send Tick off to college?
Yeah. Already
Well,
have
it's
a
a
degree.
farm upstate.
They grow up so fast.
I have a degree. It's right
So
here.
I
You can
could.
almost hear his voice on the wind.
I haven't left yet.
I have one more 4th level
Guys,
spell slot. I could
I'm right
use
here.
polymorph and go with you as like some sort of large bird, but I wouldn't. You'd have to fly me back.
We wouldn't have Rotharm on the way back.
Yeah,
And you could also make out with your girlfriend.
this is true. I think she's gonna be mad at me because I sent her a bunch of vampire bats.
Chicks love vampire
Well, hear me
bats.
out. You go back there and just kill them all, along with everyone else. And then, technically, we did the job. We hunted them down and killed them. Well, we'll be
Oh
happy.
yeah, that's right. I need to have some other like esoteric conversation with Rizral anyways about how she should start propagating that she's like what's the good god of the drow?
None.
No, there's like a
No.
or like followers of Lolth hate this god. It's like,
Yeah, there's
but if you
no-
want to play a good drow, like that, you follow this god. Like this is the
Well,
god.
hate this god with 3 easy steps.
I don't know.
What
Not
is-
familiar with that one.
What about this one? Chaotic. They're all chaotic. No,
Is there a like chaotic good one?
I'm trying to find. No, those are all pretty much. Oh, here we go. It's Estrea. I'll put it in chat because I can't pronounce any of these. There you go. That.
That's not the one I'm thinking of.
No, their cleric alignment is chaotic good, chaotic neutral, and there you go.
Huh.
Maybe that.
One called Kleptolo. Sounds like
I
it
mean,
could be.
God of Thievery, obviously.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Seems like it would be.
Actually, it's dignity, intelligence, and attentiveness,
Oh yeah. Okay. How do you pronounce this?
catering to the vanity of females of the Drow society.
Hmm.
The only one that
Ilis
comes up
Trai?
on the wikis is the got looks like some weird lady with a sword.
Yeah, Ilis. Okay, so this says it. Okay, I guess it is Ilis Trai. I had heard the name, but had not thought that it would be spelled that way. Anyway, uh, it's like the drow god that stands in opposition to Lolth, and I'm pretty sure that Rizrael doesn't necessarily like Lolth all that much. I don't know if we've actually talked about it. But if word reaches down
I don't
below,
think
she
you
might
have.
have some defectors from the great houses that want to seek, you know, The
You really
influence of
want
a
more
different god.
drow?
Well, we could also be propagating, or leafleting materials in drow strongholds.
Dropping alternative god leaflets.
Yep.
Let me see. I will let you roll a what's it called? Retroactive insight check on Rizaril.
If I can give myself guidance, but otherwise 17, which is not bad. I
Yeah.
feel pretty good about that one.
Okay. It seemed pretty clear that she
Love
still
spiders.
she does still worship Lolth, and in fact seemed to have been granted additional boons, maybe some sort of power up after the defeat of the other Alvrindar priestess.
At least my friends don't come down and worship spider gods. I'll say that much.
Well, at least my woman is crazy and homicidal.
That's not good things. Those aren't good.
Hey.
If you're basing on that metric, you should go sleep with Bartok.
Hey.
I heard he gives a good blowjob.
Oh my god.
I'll tease.
Hey.
All right. So, are we going to do something before James gets back?
Well, I think you should
We can head
take
down
his
river.
corpse to whatchamacallit. You should probably go with him. We'll give you a chance
Okay.
to talk to Rizaril.
I
Make
don't-
sure and it's at least then you and Tick are together, so both of you can re-roll your characters. And we'll just sit
No,
here.
only him because he's
And-
gonna be too close to the nuke when it goes off.
Well, also you have to leave you could also put the shield guardian in the pocket, and then
Yeah.
you're not alone, and we can just kill these skeletons real quick. We can have Bartok do it. You can just sit there and start smashing them.
Whee.
I mean, do we have to smash him, or can
They
we just
turn
send
after
him
24 hours, and there's like at
Yeah,
least
just
three
kill
of
literally
them.
send him down the river?
Just destroy the skeletons while we're
Well,
gone.
I don't want to fight skeletons 3 sessions from now because they followed us.
And I don't want to leave him here and have Willow have to be like, these were those damn
Yeah,
wizard
exactly.
skeletons. Now I have
Have
to
him
kill
crawl
them.
into the bears.
Might as well just bash them while they're not actually going to fight back.
Exactly.
As you are all talking, Bartok just wanders over and starts crushing skeletons.
That's
with
the
an
right
axe.
move.
Yeah.
Just
kind of
bop, 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 bop. Waits, maybe if any of them want to fight back, but I doubt it.
You're like, there's no sport in this.
This does not satisfy me much.
Okay.
Bartok smashes the skeletons apart.
Krennet will polymorph into a big bird.
Oh, okay, you're gonna polymorph.
A big
Yeah.
bird. A beard.
I was gonna say I could cat. Did I use fly yet? I don't think I have.
It's not gonna. Your fly will last 10 minutes. Polymorph
That's enough
lasts
to
an
get you
hour.
upriver, I think, right?
No, it takes so long to get
Oh,
upriver.
really? How long did we
Yeah.
go? How long
I
was
flew
that
down the river. Well, you knew how far it took us on a boat, and I flew an eye down this way, and it took 40 minutes
Yeah, moving
to even
30.
see light.
Yeah,
moving
you would be going
30
a lot faster as a
Yeah.
flying or as a bird or whatever, but
Well, you already did it. You're a bird now.
I'm a bird now.
he's a bird.
You can't talk to us
What?
because he's a fucking bird. Ow, don't peck
What
me.
kind of bird? Could he be a goose?
Yeah, there you go.
Yes. Could I be a
That's
large goose?
That's so good.
I guess
large
hold on. I have to
goose.
actually stay within my
I don't know.
size
That's
category.
pretty large.
That's already pretty big. That's like
That's a
goose
huge
that's as
goose.
big as Tick.
Tick could mount that goose.
Level
Honk.
40, mount achieved.
I think he likes you.
Plus, that's like
everyone
the
be
most
small
ferocious
races.
animal that you could have at your side anyway.
Peace
so-
was never an option.
This campaign is now Untitled Goose Game.
Give this picture.
Okay, so Krennet the goose Tick on his broom.
I do want to put the shield guardian in the bag because with Bartok, Timogil,
Yeah,
and
well,
myself,
yeah,
here,
we'll
be
just
fine.
we'll put the guardian in the hole. Have Tick roll
box
up the
him up
hole.
to go.
Secure.
Just for Kai to say, the trip is uneventful.
It's
We'll put,
entirely possible,
Rotharm
but
on
it
the
would be
pegs.
stupid not to. This place is still dangerous.
I am
Bag up
dangerous.
Rotharm.
Also, Rotharm also said there's a demon god monster coming after us.
Yeah, but
And if
that
it
was
went after
from
you
up
by
ahead,
yourself, what's that?
Right? It's gonna have to bypass. It's from up. Like Rotharm was ahead of us, right? Not behind us.
I mean, potentially, it's also from a drow deity, so it totally could just teleport anywhere.
True.
So it could be just waiting for a moment to pick us off one by one. So strength in numbers, my friend.
Absolutely. I think this ambulance ride will be okay.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
you got credit with you. You're fine.
Yeah.
I shall work hard on my song training. You're away.
Like if
Okay.
we could take everybody, we would, but it starts getting a little ridiculous.
Lay in the mud. Think about my decisions. My life.
I start just like beaking Rotharm in his face.
Oh no, he's embodied the form.
Blood.
Hello. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Rotharm was just about to take a trip with Krennet and Tick. Yeah, Krennet is a
He was
goose.
about to take a deuce.
Yeah. No, they were gonna take Rotharm back upriver to Skullport and drop him off there.
Oh, okay. Rothorn makes sure to put most of his weight on Krennet.
You're on the
Or Krennet, I can't move. I need you to be my legs for me. Carry me.
honk.
Honk.
I think you're on the broom with Tick.
Oh, okay.
I'm just polymorphed into a goose.
It's like, but why? I don't know.
The most vicious bird I could think of.
Okay.
Is
So,
it a segue or just sort of like that's where they'll be for the next hour?
well, that was.
That was a concern. We're gonna find out.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you in Tailspire? Do you need to be summoned?
I am in Tailspire, but I was going to be careful to not interrupt.
No, it's fine.
Kai will have to switch between two scenes as Krennet, Tick, and Rotharm fight something, and the rest of you guys fight a demon.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, how bad could it be?
I like those odds.
I mean, I just want some skeletons and I'm fine.
That's
Yeah,
the funny
Bartok
bait and switch
smashed
that
up
we're
some
the ones that
skeletons.
are actually in horrible danger. By sending Krennet, we've doomed the three of us.
Well, what are we going to do with all those fireballs?
Yeah, all the guys with Fireball are leaving, I think.
Shit.
Okay, you guys, the three of you leave. Two of you and the corpse of Rotharm leave.
I love that guy.
And begin the long journey back upriver. which will certainly be easier now that you're flying. Okay, let me see. James, would Dimjil have wanted to do anything? She just sticking with Bartok and Aladar
I'm not sure
in
I
the
understand
forest.
the proper context. What what
I guess it.
Rotherham appeared and he's leaving now to go back to Waterdeep.
Well, he's in bad shape. He's been stabilized by Aladar. You know, I mean, he's been healed, but for narrative purposes, he's still in rough shape.
Mhm.
And so Krenit and Tick are chauffeuring him back up to at least Skullport, where you guys have like a base of operations.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Uh,
No
and
doubt
yeah,
Kuva will caretake you.
And this is just on the tail end of our conversation with Alistair, right?
Yes.
yeah, and pretty much the last thing, Rotharm told the party that the Drow had sent their like demon after them.
Okay. Dimjil will take the little cloak of displacement off and probably put it on him to cover his like awful nakedness. His body's like covered in scars and he's got like just like gnarly tissue and like scratches and claw marks and
Yeah,
just
well, it's a
nasty stuff.
spider bites.
Yeah, lots of spider bites, like open wounds.
I
So it's
healed
like
you.
you healed
Mhm.
healed him.
Yeah, I did. That was
It's
last session.
he's just so long and thin. It's real nasty. It's like beef jerky, but like white.
You're like,
Like white
White
jerky.
jerky.
what'd they do to him?
It's like
That's just how he is.
Yeah.
he looks terrible. He looks like he's about to die.
Yeah,
He
that's
looks
that's
like
normal.
I think he's
You know,
about
he's
to
the
die.
youngest one of us.
No. I can't believe that.
He's like fucking 20. We're all like in our
Like,
almost 40s, and he's like 22.
that's a rough life lived.
Holy shit, dude. That makes
I
it
love
so
these
fucking funny to me.
the
Yeah.
the Hydra goose. Great.
There's like, you guys ever watch that movie? I'm sorry to just like come in hot with like reference. You ever seen that movie like Come and See? It's like an old like Russian war movie.
No.
No.
Okay.
It's like this like little boy in like World War II. He's like, I want to be a soldier, and all the Russians are like, no, but also you're too young and you don't have a gun, so that's really the technicality. And he's like, oh, and he finds like some dead soldiers and he gets a gun. He's like, I can fight now, and all the soldiers are like, yeah, actually, you're right. And this is like at one point like a flashback of like him before the movie and like him after the movie, and it's like him after the movie is like how I picture like Rotharm of like, oh, like, ugh.
Harrowed.
It's like this is like before and after.
Oh God.
They're like, look at his eye bags. Like, Jesus.
Looks like he hasn't slept in
No,
years.
he's done horrible things by then. It's just, oof. Anyways, yeah. So she's probably gonna stay back for sure.
Yeah,
It's
unless you have
still
some way to
daytime.
fly, it's not really an option.
And what happened to Willow?
She's still
She's just
around.
hanging around.
Okay.
She is bummed that you guys want to leave.
Should be happy because once we leave, that'll be the soonest until we return. Or some
Yeah,
jazz
sure. We'll
like
go with
that.
that.
Yeah,
But,
sure. Okay.
I need to really think about my life and its trajectory. That guy seems like he picked the wrong turn every way.
nah, he's good. He used to throw all these drugs at the people we were fighting, and it was really hilarious.
Was he slinging drugs while
Yeah,
fighting?
he was literally slinging
literally
drugs.
slinging drugs.
Threw a mushroom at a guy and thought it would get him high.
I think one was actually like a baggie of cocaine-ish
Yeah,
stuff,
little,
right?
little
Yeah.
sachet, little
But
satchels.
but probably still ineffective.
Well, that's just stupid. Everyone knows you gotta steep that stuff in some tea.
Why am I
Or
not
into a tea.
seeing? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm like, where's Krennet? He's a goose.
Ha!
Quack.
No one ever suspects the goose.
I did.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah,
remind
she
me.
puts the cloak on him. Like I had Dim Juliet attuned to this cloak of
Oh,
this place
hey James,
covers him. What?
did Rotharm do anything with the knife of blind sight that you you
Credit,
took off those?
credit, credit. I have
Yeah,
something for you. Put your fingers in my butt.
I'm a goose, bro.
That's
Goose my goose my chocolates.
You want me to goose you?
Goose me.
Roll the hit.
Roll the goose.
I mean, if I'm going off the giant goose fake creature stat block, I got a +4 to goose. Beak attack. Does 2d6 plus 2 bludgeoning damage.
He dies.
okay.
He
Imagine
farts.
after all
He
that.
farts in the goose's face, and he goes, "Goose," and then he like regurgitates a knife.
It just wasn't on your character sheet. I was wondering if we found it with your other shit. I was asking Kai about it at the beginning of the session tonight.
Would have been on him. I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like
somehow that
there
got
was at one
omitted from
point
your
I
sheet.
hid something in my throat, but I don't know if you can hide like a knife.
Hide a whole dagger in your
whole ass knife.
like.
Did he had no clothes? He was like buck ass naked.
Probably.
Well, how about this? I have an idea. Let's say, Kai, if you're okay, there's a false um, uh, lining inside the hat disguise.
We have your hat of disguise.
I know. But you've had the knife the whole
You're
time.
like, oh, is that why it's so uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Is that why my scalp is bleeding? All right. The monsters surprise you.
I heard them, but I just didn't have the energy to tell
I had a
you.
feeling this was gonna fucking happen.
Quick,
As uh,
hold me up so I can hit them.
as Tick and Krennet are zipping through the now mostly abandoned tunnels. Back up to Skullport. A number of werebats descend on you out of the darkness.
Is Rotham conscious at this point?
Yeah.
Does he know that Krennet is a goose? Well, so Krennet as a
yeah.
goose. Krennet as a goose. Is it like polymorph? Can he like?
Yeah. He
Um,
polymorphed
like,
himself.
is that the one that gives that retains the your intelligence, or
Yeah.
that is?
Well,
Oh yeah,
you're
because
you're
it's
you're conscious of everything you're doing.
right. But there's one that like you go to the intelligence of the animal, right? Like change
Yeah,
form or
you
something, or
you take its stat block, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is still you when you can do what you would do.
I feel like I just read something that like if you do one sort of an animal change, if you go too stupid, you forget how to get back. That's all. And it's like,
Yeah,
or
but
like
then
you
you just
might
get
not
hit
have a
and
time
then
frame. Yeah.
turn back or time passes.
Let's see.
I saw
The
that
target's
picture.
game stats, including its mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast.
So yeah, polymorph does make you as dumb as a goose.
Yeah.
Oh, it
There's not
does.
a goose
Okay.
stat block, but I'll go off of the giant goose stat block for
Yeah.
things
Wait,
that
wait,
are
wait,
important.
wait, wait. So that means if you polymorph someone and then
Yes.
awaken them, what happens?
Yes.
They get really dumb and then
Your consciousness
less
gets
dumb.
like squeezed out into the void and
Do,
it can't
do
come
they
back.
become
It's
smart again, or are they
it's been
like
distilled.
are they charmed forever for 30 days?
I
Is that
think
a loop around to charm at like human NPCs to become your like basically slaves for 30 days? You polymorph them into a fucking cat, you awaken them, and then you unpolymorph them, and then they
I
have to be your friend for
think
30 days.
I'll have to double check, but I think awaken only works on actual animals.
I think it just says animals, plants, and like objects.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, I can't cast it yet. Next level, I can.
I don't know. That's a very interesting question though.
Bring it up.
But probably like maybe you could do that and then it would be like you'd be a polymorphed but awakened creature, but then when polymorph wears off, you just go back to your normal form.
You think so? Yeah, probably.
Unless it was a true polymorph, I think. That's the one that's permanent, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
And it's also
Or
like a level
something.
9 spell. So
Yeah. Anyway, hmm.
Are
level
we rolling
9.
Limited
initiative?
actions.
Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what bird stat block I should use.
Oh,
Ooh,
what
giant
happened
I
to
goose
my-
shouldn't use
funny.
giant goose. So
Well, you
Harrow
get hit
Hawk
once,
is
and
one.
then you're gonna change back. So
Is there like an owl or like something?
Giant owl.
you have to be something that's like what your level in CR, right? Half.
It also. I think I also has to be. Let's see here. Okay.
And is it's up
I
to
don't know if
James.
Storm is still.
Is Rotharm going to be
know.
participating in this, or is he just sort of going to be?
Doesn't
Well, I
have
didn't
any
give him his weapon
weapons.
back because I'm an
Well,
asshole.
I was gonna say that's my question to really everyone else. Like, is he conscious?
He
You
is
have
he
22
is conscious
hit points.
because
I healed
yeah,
you for 22.
yeah
Okay,
he's been healed, so he's but
I'm asking because I gotta like I'm opening his character sheet up right now just in case he sits up, but I don't know what he. I imagine he has nothing right now.
yeah,
so
he would
he's
have been
like,
stripped of everything. Some of the other party members have some of your stuff.
okay,
Um,
that's fine. Yeah, he'll join in this.
okay.
You just run off, like seeking your revenge on the drow. You just disappear into the night.
What the fuck?
I'll
There we go.
That'd be so fucking funny.
get that bitch. One hit left.
And you
Get
find
her.
like you find you painted like Rambo. They drew first blood.
Rothbo.
Like setting traps, killing drow. That'd be a really cool thing to run into.
Go feral.
Okay, so it can
shit.
be
Rotharm's a
east,
barbarian now.
East.
Dag nabbit. I didn't have
8 levels in rogue, and then the rest will be barbarian.
Okay, let's see. Manage, put Rotharm back in. Save. All right, stick roll to 21.
It might be. I didn't see.
I do think it's
Rotharm,
funny
14.
that
How about Rotham has a crowbar? That's it. For some reason he has his
he kept that
crowbar.
up his ass.
Yeah.
Silvered crowbar.
Where did you hide that?
Beast whose challenge rating. Okay.
Hid it up my ass for 12 days. Your father's crowbar.
That's your silver crowbar.
It's over. Watching the movie in chronological order is really interesting.
I've never seen that.
It was a cut that was on YouTube. It probably doesn't exist anymore, but it was the whole movie in chronological order, and it was really cool to see it that way
Yeah,
because it
I-
still
I-
works. It works fine.
I could find that.
It's back in that golden age of YouTube where they didn't have to worry about any
Didn't
copyright
give a
things.
fuck if it was a real movie or not.
Yeah.
That was a fun subreddit for a while.
All right.
Remember when you had to be partner to post anything on YouTube that's longer than 10?
Weird. I found a version, but it says it's been restored to the original non-linear order. So now I'm confused. What?
That's not a good sign. Tick, whereabout, 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 whereabout.
Ah,
That's a tick
Bartok.
and
Jesus Christ. That's what you look like right now?
ocean of whereabouts.
Yikes, dog.
Oof, man.
Not too far off.
I'm beautiful.
On the
Rotham's just
inside,
like,
buddy.
what the fuck? Who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah, just shop that onto a Goliath or a Norn or something. and-
Giant Raven it is. Best I can do without looking
That's
at
a
all
good
these
movie. I
other-
love that movie. True Romance. Oh, is Tarantino edit out of order?
I don't know. It's weird.
Okay.
I remember watching True
That's what it made me
Romance
think
the
of,
first
though.
time at 4. I think it was like 5 a.m. and I was really drunk and I watched like this hour movie.
Yeah, the Google search I put in there for Pulp Fiction, all I could remember were the details of True Romance, and it's like, you mean this one? No, no, we fixed it. It's now chronological. I was like, that doesn't sound like the same movie.
Yeah. I think I watched it on like Cartoon or not Comedy Central.
It's one of those movies I probably didn't
4
watch 'cause
a.m..
it sounded bad. It didn't sound like it'd be fun.
Sounds really boring, but like it
Yeah.
actually
Alright,
has like
Tick.
a lot going on. I think it's a movie that Quentin Tarantino just wrote. He didn't direct it.
Oh, Kai, will you give me the silver crowbar, the silvered crowbar as a weapon?
Is it an improvised
It'll
weapon?
it'll be just like olden days
It
where
would be just like
one thing to have is a silvered weapon.
Oh my
it would be
God.
super funny.
Where the fuck did he get that crowbar?
Finally
It's
pays
like-
off.
It's
It's
not
like
even a
a-
weapon. Like I,
But it's
It's,
silvered, so technically it
yeah.
would count, right?
Yeah.
it's
It's like collapsible, and somehow
Oh.
he's hidden it in an orifice.
I like to think it replaced one of his ribs, so he just like rips open some stitches and he pulls a crowbar out. They just thought it was one of his ribs.
master of disguise.
Yeah, they
Blood everywhere.
definitely would have taken everything from you, but that's pretty funny, so why not? All right, Tick.
What a
You are at
stupid
the
thing to
top of
hide
the
on your
initiative
side.
order.
It's the animation where he just reaches behind his back and then pulls out like a crowbar from like
Ha!
the animators, like off screen
Oh,
storage.
Sam, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. I was talking like an idiot.
We
Okay,
missed it.
so fuck. I've been
So-
saying quite a bit. Okay, Tick will hear the bats coming and then immediately begin to use the portable nuclear bomb in his backpack or in his hand actually. He will use a second charge since, we haven't rested since last time he used it. Have we rested since the last time he's used it?
No.
No.
Since we killed? No, we haven't. All right, and he's gonna cast Fireball on these guys.
Okay.
DC 15. Dex save.
Dex saves. Pew pew pew. 2 succeed.
All right, and they will take half damage as soon as I figure out how many dice I'm rolling. 8d6. Come on. There we go.
Kablow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 34 or 17.
Okay. You rock the cavern with an explosion, knocking some stalactites from the ceiling and also splattering one of these bats. It goes careening into a column and explodes like a TIE fighter. The other two are badly seared.
Badly seared, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Tick is going to head right at them.
With Roth arm.
Well, yeah. It's either stay in the center and get swarmed from all angles or try to push in one direction.
I was just
I need
referencing the point
closer
that you're
so I
bringing
can hit
you're
them with
bringing
my
Roth arm.
bar.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to leave him. Sart is also going to take a pot shot at, I don't know, this one.
Okay.
Does a... Oh, that is a scroll to Sart. Look at Sart. +5. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Does 13 hit?
Yep.
All right. It's a d4 plus 3. 5 damage.
All right. He follows up with a shot, zapping a hole in one of its leathery wings. The bat is in bad shape. It
Okay.
snarls at you.
And Tick is going to go all the way over here.
With
Meow.
Growler.
Yes. And probably
Okay.
with the goose, because Credit's still riding, right?
No,
No,
I'm
he's
flying
a goose.
alongside you.
Oh, that's right. All right.
Nope, I'm a goose. All right. Well, the bat that you just shot tries to
Oh,
bite you.
also, one last thing. Sorry,
Ah.
bonus action.
Oh.
Tick's going to scream. Just in general, just wanted that to be known.
What's the emotion
Yeah,
that we
Draconic
What,
Cry.
like
So,
rage or fear or
actually, no, with like psychosis, because he has the power of the sun in his little kobold claws. So consider it the closest thing he's gonna have to bloodlust.
All
Kill
right.
it! Kill it! Okay.
This first bat swoops at you, trying to intercept you, and land a bite. That is going to hit.
Oh no.
It is hungry. So it deals 6 damage.
Okay.
Um,
I still have a shit ton of temporary HP, so that works.
So if they're vampire bats and werebats, and they are sunlight sensitive,
maybe. Tick, you have been bitten by a lycanthrope. Roll a Constitution save.
Uh-oh.
All
Where
right.
Tick is the next campaign.
Con save, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that was a check. So
Yeah.
just add a additional 3 to that. Actually, you know what?
Why?
I have things to do. Ba.
the inspiration pool is empty, is it not, gentlemen?
No, you guys have 2 shared.
We
You
do?
declare it before you roll. You can't do it. after.
That is
Okay. Dick is going to use his reaction, so that should technically be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
you're doing
10.
your Flash of Genius thing.
Yes. Flash of Genius plus the con save adds an
Yeah.
additional 3 for proficiency.
Okay. Well, luckily there are no automatic fails. Congratulations, you're not a werebat.
Hooray!
Yet. There are still many bats.
Okay.
One flies up to try to snack on this tasty looking goose.
Let's see here. So the AC for the giant raven is 10. So it should be pretty easy to hit the goose.
Will he be affected by lycanthropy if he's in a form?
I don't think so.
Somebody asked Jeremy Crawford.
Right.
Because I think when you go back, you revert to your normal self.
Yeah, your
Which-
DNA
Or
changes.
whatever your self was before polymorph. I'll look it up. I think it says it in the rule.
Water has a memory, so yes.
Your target hit point is the new form. When it reverts to its normal form, the creature returns to the number of hit points it had before it formed. So implying. back to its
Yeah, it
normal.
seems like it should restore you back to
Like you wouldn't transfer
Your
poison or anything.
normal
I don't
status.
think so.
It would.
Let me look it up.
I could see the argument for both. I don't know.
Mhm.
Somebody see if there's some like sage advice about it. And we'll just roll with it. So
Alright.
let's see if it hits you in the first place. It does not.
Oh,
Huh.
okay.
Not
Well, any
not used
runoff
to-
does hit your new form. That's
Yeah.
okay. Rotharm
Right, I think I found the sage advice.
is
If a player is infected with lycanthropy, would they gain resistance to non-silvered magical weapon in human form? The sidebar on page 207 on the monster manual covers this. The damage immunities gained by the
Oh. So
damage immunities gained by the character apply regardless of form.
if the target, it depends on what the specific attack, how the wording is. For instance, werewolves,
Mhm.
their attack says if the target is humanoid, it must
Oh,
succeed.
yeah.
Blah blah blah. If the target is not a humanoid at the time of the attack, then the effect of the bite never takes place.
Yeah, that's
well, that
true.
solves that problem. But I'm wondering if if you are poisoned, and then you
Yeah,
go back to
something more
yourself,
general.
are you still poisoned? Question.
I think
I
it
was
might
trying to
drop off
see.
because like your
Yeah.
HP just goes back to what you had.
This
It-
one,
Poison
it's
should
not sage advice,
stay.
but it says if we're dealing with werewolves, their attack includes the following. If the werewolves attack includes, if the target is a humanoid, it
I
must.
just said that, my man.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
I just
And-
now understood it though.
Yeah. So
Yeah. As
a
far as the
goose
poison,
is,
poison stays with the creature that is poisoned. Even if the player is polymorph, the base creature is still the
Yeah,
player.
so you can't
Okay.
infect a goose with
Correct.
with lycanthropy because
Yeah.
it's not a humanoid.
Yeah, it has to be humanoid.
I don't
Well, that
know. Gooses are
explains
pretty human in
why.
my book.
Gonna be a were-goose.
I was bitten by a goose, and every full moon I turned into a weregoose.
I mean, I'd be down. Where?
I was a goose, and I was bit by a ravaged businessman, and now every full moon I turn into a human.
Oh, that's not sage advice,
Right.
so I don't know.
Yeah.
Is Rotherham able to do anything,
Oh,
or
sorry, was it Rotham's turn?
it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
so he's mostly nude on a broomstick wielding a crowbar.
Well, deja vu.
Roll to do a slap like a weapon.
I've been in this exact spot before.
And
So he's
we'll just
on-
call it an improvised weapon that does D4.
Oh, okay. I gave him like a +1 club. An improvised weapon that does a D4.
Yeah, just effectively a club.
Yeah.
I guess clubs are D6, but anyway.
I thought it was D4. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I have 100 tabs open. That's fun. I gave him but no, it's gone.
Bonk.
I probably gave it to Dimshill. No.
Oh yeah, what character sheet do you have?
It's fucking weird. I know I gave it to him. Okay. Oh yeah. No, I did. I renamed it Crowbar Silver. Silver, and it is 1d4. And I have actions. Okay, so is he like standing up or is he like sitting on it? Is he able to attack from it?
Yeah, you're you're sitting on the back of Tick's broom, so you can put you upright. Yeah, so you can swing at one of these two bats that you're flying past.
With
You're
all
the one.
these bats and this club, you'd think I'd be back on the polo field.
Amazing.
Missed him, you know?
Wing.
Damn.
Damn.
He wasn't very good at polo either. Yeah, he takes
Polos for jock losers of the upper class.
a
Oh,
I
swing
he
at
has
the
watch
bat.
advantage on the attack
Oh shit.
because of my scream.
Oh,
Means
well
he's
then, roll
got,
again, sir.
2 chances to miss.
Oh,
no, but now you can hit him with what's it called? Sneak attack.
the
Yeah,
club.
Yeah,
he has advantage.
yeah. He's also it would be within
Oh yeah, that's
5
right.
feet
Never mind.
of
Range.
Tick too.
I am a
Shit.
friendly creature.
Yeah, it's all like whang. You
Watch out for the backswing.
smack. You smack one of these bats.
And then there's the 13 damage of back of
Oh
just
my god, that's ridiculous.
There's the rogue.
the club does no damage and then just so much sneak attack.
It didn't see it
Blammo!
coming. You smashed the werebat skull in. Silver in that thing really paid off.
It's funny that it did.
The first time he's ever attacked anything with it. He's been carrying it the whole time.
First time he's like used it for anything.
Yeah, literally the first time. Aha!
Okay. Another one closes in. Trying to nom on the goose. This one
Goose,
is
look
going
out.
to hit
Okay.
for 4 damage.
Okay, so my goose, or my goose HP is 22. That's the HP of a giant raven. There's not a stat block for a goose, so
Is there not? There's not just like some kind of bird.
I mean a giant raven is a kind of bird.
Well,
I
it
mean,
is, but it's probably like significantly larger than a goose.
Okay, if I go just bird. Okay, you
Or is it
wanted
like
an
an
owl
eagle?
who's a CR0. And my
Yeah.
armor class is an 11, and I have 1 hit point. Which-
Eagle is AC 12, 3 hit points.
Eagle.
Okay.
That might be.
Eagle.
I think eagle is a little more comparable to a goose.
Was it Dimension 20 where they did raptors? Velociraptors?
Velociraptors. Oh, for a geese.
Yeah.
Okay,
Those are
so
good.
he's going to do some damage, and I'm going to spill out of. I don't know if using polymorph. I don't know if I would have gone for the goose. Goose model is good.
we could have made you something else, but
Okay, so
We did it.
if I have 3 hit points, then there's going to be some spillage.
yep,
Okay,
just one though.
still going to result in a con save, I imagine.
Oh,
Let's say
what?
when the attack is made.
No, because I think when it.
I mean, it's damage that spills into his real self. I guess that counts.
It is. Although it says this might be one of those super technical things where it says if the target is a humanoid, so it might just be like
The target was a
Mm.
goose.
Correct.
Granite,
Yeah.
get over here.
Okay, but yeah, not flying anymore. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it on that. But yeah,
Okay. But I do take 1 damage, right?
you do.
Okay, so I've got temp HP, so now we're at 56.
All right. And it is your turn.
All creatures in D&D have attack of opportunities, correct?
Yeah, unless it says otherwise.
Granite,
Yes, take.
get over here.
Get over there.
You're gonna want to be over here.
Okay. Mm. I was going to fireball, but now I guess I just won't do that. Let's do.
I mean, you could, but I worry that you're gonna get surrounded again, and I won't be able to help you.
Okay, let's do a little bit of.
Disengage.
Nope. Misty Step.
Oh, smooth.
And then I will firebolt this remaining guy. Firebolt. It's a 25 to
Oh my
hit
god.
and
Yep.
10 damage.
You blast it.
All right, then I will run into this cave and take up a point somewhere behind this. Hopefully not. What were the creatures that were in here originally?
That's the
The fucking
grappler things.
That'd
yeah.
be so
The
fucking funny. Oh my
But the
god.
bats came from here.
Doesn't mean it
It'd
wasn't
be
lying and
so
waiting.
good.
Because half of their numbers lost to grapplers.
Yeah. Yeah. Krennic will hop in here and we'll grab at the amulet and see if the shield guardian can make a strength check to rip out of the hole. Okay. +4 to this die roll. 16. That's a success.
All right.
Um,
Is this gonna like cause damage to that bag over time or something?
I imagine
Like,
it's just like strapped to the side, but I feel like we would have had to have figured this out because uh, this is not the first time he's crawled his way out of the hole. Okay, so see if he sits within range of Krennet, he absorbs some damage for Krennet, but he could also swat bats,
twat bat.
which means does he have an attack of opportunity?
Uh, yeah.
Yes. All
Oh.
right. So if he
Yeah,
just
he should.
stands here, he should be able to swat one
Unless
of
you
them.
have to command him to take a reaction.
It doesn't say I do, so I'm just gonna post him right there, and
Yeah, like,
that is gonna be Krenet's
followers
turn.
are very interesting.
Okay, let's do.
Yeah, like it says like for like Sart, it says it shares my initiative, takes its turn immediately after mine, and it can move and use its reaction on its own.
Without being commanded to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the only action it takes on its turn is dodge, unless you take a bonus action to command it. So
Oh, you do have to command it.
Krennet, 2 sharp stalactite looking things fall from the ceiling, puncturing your armor.
Oh
What
my
is
God.
happening in here?
rocks fall, we're dying.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like your
Vampires.
guys' evil campaign. We're cleaning this shit up.
Cave is a vampire.
I'm not evil.
I've seen this before.
Wait, no. Is that a stalactite or a stalagmite?
Piercer. So
Oh,
first they were grapplers, and now they're
Because he
piercers.
has one
Okay.
sticking out of his chest.
So the damage.
Let's see. I suppose unless you, so both would double check. No, not that. You. Both would hit unless you can react to cast shield.
I do have a reaction,
You know,
and I guess I will use the charge of shield that's in the spell storing ring. Make sure that that is the case. Spell storing. I have 2 Misty Step and a shield. Okay, yeah. I'll cast shield and see if I can get out of taking some damage here.
Okay. The shield just barely deflects both, and they sort of like shunt off to either side of you,
Take this
Uh,
place, it's trying to kill us!
like driving deep into the muddy ground. You can see now that they have fallen that these things are alive.
Oh no.
This might be
I
my
was-
least favorite hallway.
Oh man,
This is new for the
that's too
hallway.
funny.
They
Well, it
were
was like, maybe we
ropers,
should
right?
all go. No, we
Rother
just bust up
rings.
there.
This place was dead. It was deserted by the time.
It
Yeah,
was, but you never
things
went in this
repopulated.
hall.
Yeah.
Okay. Another bat approaches.
God damn, how fast are these things?
60 fly speed.
Ooh.
And it bites you in the face.
Ah.
That is going to be 9 damage,
Son of a bitch.
and then another con save.
All right. I'm down to 54 now. We're taking real damage now.
This one got you good.
That's all right. On save.
Nice.
21.
All right.
I think it's extra funny that Krennic gave up that ring specifically at this time and everything too.
Well,
So Ham 3 is a follower.
Kinda.
Like, how did you get him?
It's like a whole thing.
Okay.
we discovered his control amulet on this level, and
Yeah.
I remembered that there was a wandering automaton on level 1 and thought that it was likely the case that the loose or this amulet might go to that automaton, and we went and checked, and it was the case.
Okay. That's
Yep.
right.
Okay. Another werbat flies over your heads and tries to snack on Rotharm
No!
and his tasty exposed flesh.
No.
I kind of hope he turns into like just on top of all the other insane shit.
Yeah,
He
right.
doesn't have glowing teeth anymore, does he?
Well, he has some,
Oh.
but they're like fucked up.
Because you were saying they pulled a bunch of them.
Yeah. He has suffered all manner of horrific torture.
Ends up looking like fucking like Marcula.
Marcula? I'm not familiar with that. Gotta find a picture. Is that it?
Yeah, he's like the
That's-
Aqua Teen vampire.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually probably going to be exactly what Rotharm looks like.
Nah.
Like, would you
Oh.
believe that this man is 23 or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. The youngest of us all. I think I think Tig is the youngest.
I just need some
But not
gas.
by much.
Yeah. Okay. There's no way. Yeah, Rotharm's not wearing armor, so
Oh no, I took everything off of his stats. He's only got a crowbar. right now.
okay.
I'm fairly
Uh,
certain that Tick is like 7.
Yeah.
I think he's got AC 13 still though.
Yeah, because he's got high dex.
Yeah.
But it rolled pretty high, so it is still going to hit.
Hit you back.
This other one swoops down,
Not one at a
Chop.
time.
chomping on Rotharm's shoulder, as he has his crowbar raised.
What was his name? Mobar?
What?
The fucking goblin leader of this
The leader.
Oh.
Mobar?
You might not be able to tell when he's in bat form, but he might also not be here. And there are also, you would notice, fewer here than the number that you saw leave the cave.
I just assumed they hadn't come onto the battlefield yet.
Okay, so Rotharm takes 4 damage, needs to make a con save.
You bats. Con save.
Okay. No lycanthropy for Rotharm.
Watch my wiry musculature squeeze that venom back out.
It's just so hard to find any vasculature at all.
All right, another one swoops by. This one does not get to attack, but it is overhead.
Well, for crying out loud.
Oh, for cripe's sake.
Okay.
Does Ham
Because-
3 have a spell on him currently?
Who?
Ham 3?
A
Normally we
spell on him?
normally
Probably
have
Dimension
him
Door?
spell store.
I'm pretty sure I gave him a
Dimension
dimension door at some point.
That's the usual.
I'm trying to think if we used it since the last time.
I don't think so. I think he still has it.
Alright.
What is Ham 3.0's turn order?
It's mine.
Same as his.
It moves on my
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, so, and Tick is
Oh.
at the top of the initiative.
Yeah.
Let's
see.
I do want to cut back to the other half of the gang.
Okay.
Uh, uh, do you guys want to be doing anything in
Probably just laying in the mud.
just laying in the mud?
Yeah. I'm honestly just relaxing. Maybe not directly laying in mud, but just laying on the ground.
Bartok's just like laying next to you in the mud.
I could
asking,
totally see
like,
Bartok laying in the mud.
Big Bartok questions like, how big is God?
How big is God?
I don't know, like
Do you think he's bigger than me?
There's no
I
way,
assume
man.
so.
Okay, I would take offense to that, except that's exactly the kind of question that Bartok would ask. Kind of a size queen.
All right, we're gonna jump back and forth a little bit. Is Dimjiel doing anything? The three of you are just sort of like,
I'm honestly more struggling to remember what the end of like the conversation was like with like Rotham showed up and then Hallister was like, "See ya," and like I don't remember if Willow was still interested in Aladar or like the Yin arc is a little disconcerting.
yeah, and this is a displacer beast.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's no big cat
okay.
model to use,
It's
but
yeah.
It kind of
But they don't have like a
follows.
house cat model that you could just bump up.
Well, there is, but it looks kind of silly.
That's
I think that's
I mean,
extra
that'd be
funny if
fun.
that's the case.
That'd be fun.
Let's see.
Yeah, just like make it big. There you go.
Giant cat.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
It's so good.
Somehow it's more
Way better.
terrifying.
That's way better. Aw. Is this your is this your kitty cat?
Meow.
It's
Meow.
yeah, it is not very friendly.
Jesus Christ, are those fists?
Wait, this what? after Krennet and Tick leave with Rotharm, uh,
Yeah, I'm getting the sense that maybe we should have gone with Rotharm and Granite
Split the party.
and Tick.
Willow says,
We were so divided.
I'm sure they'll be fine. The wizard seems like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's a big idiot.
Yeah, that wizard. There's a right question for that answer, but I don't think this was it. I don't think escort back to town was the right question.
Hey, he wants to go see his girlfriend. I say let him.
Aladar, would you like to come with me?
Yes, very much.
Where you guys going?
She doesn't answer you.
We're going shopping.
All right, that's cool.
We're gonna pick up some
We're out
apples and
here.
oranges.
Oh my God.
You left your kitty cat. Hold on, you left your cat.
The cat just
Go
kind of
on.
like jumps
Back
up into a tree.
shoe.
No.
Okay. That's
Meow. Meow.
at least we're not looking at it.
Oh,
It's
goodness.
better now to not look at it.
I'm so glad this
This
is
is where
happening.
Aladar
I was
dies, by the
very
way.
curious.
So, oh God.
About what was
So,
in here.
do you
So
know any games, Bartok, or songs?
So
Well, I'm not much of a singer, and I attempt to teach Dimgil rock, paper. He can't remember the last.
rock, paper, machete.
Bigger
Yep.
rock.
Rock, paper, bigger rock. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Hammer, coinage, elves must die.
Oh
Uh,
God.
Paper.
Everybody press
Hoover.
tab on the tree ant inside.
On the what?
Oh Jesus, are you kidding me?
Press tab on the what?
the ant over here.
Press tab on the
So you can see the
Tree ant?
name.
Yeah, its name is Halastri. And
yeah.
as Aladar sees, so Willow leads you into her tree-like tower,
Oh.
which within, like all of the stone pillars and architecture within, resemble tree trunks and things of that sort.
Will it spoil anything if I Google that? Because I'm kind of curious.
Halastri? I don't
No, not
think so.
Hallis Tree. This girl's tower.
Oh.
Probably.
It might tell you what's in it, I
Okay.
would
Well, I
guess.
won't do that.
Anyway,
Well, we're about to find out. So just sit here for a minute.
yeah, right. Yeah, Willow leads you inside, and says that I know that your associate is eager to leave. But it's been very lonely here.
Oh my God.
I could help with this loneliness.
Would you?
And I try to kiss her.
She is receptive.
All right. And commence
and-
saucy scene.
And says that yes, she would love it if you would stay with her.
Oh,
Um
I'll stay as much
and-
as I can. But alas, I must be a hero for many.
She just wants you to be her hero. And at this
He
point,
likes
you
to
notice.
come more than he likes to stay, but
You notice the large tree standing here. It's much less of a tree. It's a huge ant-like figure, but carved in the form of Hallister. And you recognize it because, like, you just met
Yeah, I
the
just
man.
met the guy.
So it pretty much looks like a giant wooden wizard.
That's weird.
Please don't tell me it's well endowed.
It has, like, clothes
Robes.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so it's not that kind of a statue of Hallister.
No.
No.
Okay, good.
Although you have to imagine, with the guy's ego, like
It's
any
fucking like it's hanging out the bottom by his foot.
any
Like,
yeah,
it's like,
yeah, it's
dude.
at the bottom of the rope. Any depiction would be quite generous. You have to
Oh my
guess.
god.
Um,
He's got it
It's
all
just all
wrong. It's just
it's just
balls.
all tip. I was gonna say it's just all tip.
Uh,
that doesn't make any sense. Uh,
Mad Mage.
All tip,
all
zero
girth,
shaft.
no length. It's just wide as shit. Like a soda can.
Yeah.
Uh,
Lady, I have questions.
she says, it's yes, a little strange, but
What the fuck?
it'll grow on you. Makes
I don't know.
makes great company.
It seems weird.
Okay. And yeah, Bartok, Dimjil, hanging out in the forest, or at the edge of the forest, I suppose.
Is
Smoking.
does this treant near us seem to be like keeping tabs, or
Yeah, it's just been quietly watching.
okay? Uh, it it with lots of time on his hands, Bartok would probably feel compelled to go dismantle those absolutely grotesque bear statues along the
Ah,
river.
okay. Okay.
Where are you going, Bartok?
Let's split the party more.
Yeah. Do you need
Let's see if we
help?
can get a 6-way
I'm not
split,
good at lifting or anything, but I can,
and
I
we'll
can be your another set of eyes if you need to move.
we can hop between
Tell
6
me,
different
how are
scenes.
you at digging?
At digging? Oh my
Yes.
dwarves are great at digging.
Excellent.
Okay, I heard
Come
something
with
else.
me.
I'm not
Let me
though.
play you the song of my people, and she starts
I'm
a
not good
diggy
at
diggy hole. Okay, I'll teleport you over to the river's edge. Um, you find your way back through the forest. And like before, it's sort of just populated with all manner of critters and animals and wildlife. Dimjul follows.
I
There
don't think I
are
like forests. They're like caves, but there's no ceiling, and it's like I could fall upwards forever.
Dwarf.
What's that?
I
What's that fear where like you'd rather be in a hole or in a cave, and
I think it's
there's too much.
agoraphobia.
There's too much
I
up.
believe so. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
get
there's too much up.
overstimulated by open areas.
Yeah. I feel like a little field mouse, and I
definitely
can hear
claustrophobia.
the owls and hawks. Uh,
Which I actually have. So fun.
Claustrophobia? Agoraphobia.
Agoraphobia.
Oh, fun.
yeah, that doesn't sound like fun.
No,
No,
it does
no.
not. But yeah, there are a few things that Bartok is driven by: contractual agreements, uh,
It's a bureaucrat at heart.
butchering, and
Mhm.
the
He just really likes pulling
well-being
apart
and respect that all bears are due, and
Oh,
these
the
heinous
respect that all bears
statues.
are due.
I like to think Bartok just loves like the carbon copy paper, like that you can just pull them apart and it's like wow, it's like
Oh,
one sheet turns into three.
yeah, absolutely fascinated.
It's like Swiss cheese but paper
So efficient.
The
Ugh.
dumbest,
or
most
Think of the
sugar.
time
violent
savings.
bureaucrat you know. Uh, and these bears are just an absolute offense
Makes
given
sense.
his sort of spiritual calling. So he just takes it upon himself to dismantle and then bury uh, all of the bear skins that he can find.
We can try
Okay.
and see if Dimjil can
Do you
dig a
bury the
hole.
bones or you just toss the bones aside?
No, fuck the bones.
Throw them in the river.
Oh no! Don't throw those
Uh,
bones. Those things are gonna come back and haunt us. That's not gonna be good. We got to put those bones to rest.
Bones shouldn't be floating like that.
Bones should be buried out of sight, so the ghosts can't get us.
Why don't you bury the bones and he'll bury the bear skins and it'll...
takes down bear.
That
Uh,
I don't have
wow.
a shovel. Do you have a shovel?
I have hands.
Oh
Will you
God.
dig a hole for me so I can bury the
Like,
bones?
wow, this ground is really tough.
I
It's
have
like
an axe.
it's like decorative dirt. It's just like just
Oh.
solid bedrock.
It's
Like
over
turf.
concrete.
Straight up
Just
cement
just
underneath.
sod on top of
Um,
bedrock.
Sit there
Okay,
and Eldritch
so
blast it over and over.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that could work. You just
I'd
tunnel
stand
through
back. Blast.
tunnel
Blast.
through the
Blast.
mountain with Eldritch Blast. Okay, so at the shore, while
Oh
you're
no.
dismantling these bears.
I
Oh no.
just had a thought. I don't like water.
Well, speaking of the water,
Me
you just happen to glance downriver.
neither.
Which way downriver?
Well, downriver.
Oh, towards
to
right.
south.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Uh, and you notice that your raft that you left there, like something looks wrong about it.
Oh fuck!
Oh
It's all
no.
broken and
Does
shit.
that raft look like a boat to you, or
Oh, I think a certain
The last
someone's trying
boat
to
I
keep
tried
us
to get
here.
into was a mimic.
maybe
Pardon
that's an
me, he wouldn't say a mimic. He would say the last boat I got into tried to eat me.
yeah? I mean, I was the one who found that, but
Well,
yeah.
good news is this one doesn't look like a boat
Eat
at
you.
all.
Yes, you.
Well, I don't think that boat's gonna hurt us now.
That looks like a
Dang,
dead
who
boat.
could have done this?
So our boat has been demolished.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, like something or someone smashed the raft
They
to bits,
sank our raft or ship.
and the debris is sort of loosely floating up against the shoreline.
How do you make a raft, Bartok?
You tie things that float together? Yes, that sounds right.
All right, how many bears have we got left, Bartok?
Make a
He
raft out
looks
of the
up
bears.
shore.
There's a few,
2,
definitely.
3.
Bartok, are you okay with disrespecting for just a little short while these bears so that they can save us from drowning?
He takes a very long, very pregnant pause and then shrugs.
Well,
They've
I
been
thought it was
here
going to be
this long.
twins. That was such a pregnant pause.
They've been here this long, he says, uh, and follows wherever you are leading.
What's Dimjil thinking?
Um, if we tie all their toenails together, then they'll not drift away from each other, and maybe use some vines. It'll be a raft. It
You're
will be
actually
a bear
making a
raft.
raft out of the bears?
I
I mean, do they
it,
float? I guess we
no,
gotta see if they float.
Well, bones
no.
float, right?
Probably.
Skin is watertight. I mean, if
Bones
it's still
don't
got,
float.
well, then
They
we'll take the bones out and fill it with air. I don't know.
yeah, air bones.
Yeah,
Wait, I thought bones floated. What about all those bones in that vat of acid?
Yeah,
Bartok.
see?
Then, Bartok. Then how do birds? They got bones.
Yeah, their
How
bones
do
float.
birds float?
Wait, I
Birds
float.
float.
I have bones in me.
This
Oh.
this massive, stupid bureaucrat in front of you gets more and more flustered and just starts shaking his head, refusing to make floaties out of bearskins.
Well, all right. I mean, I wasn't married to the idea, but I'm pretty sure that that lady, the druid lady, she's gonna be pissed if we cut her trees down. And I don't mind pissing her off. I don't want to die either. That,
A,
sounds
a
more.
good
That sounds like
point.
more worse. So,
Shall we check on large lizard friend?
uh, Aladar or a dragon?
Yes, large lizard friend, not small lizard
I
friend.
said two. I'm dragon.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's go further away. Maybe he's got barrels we can borrow.
What? Oh,
We'll do a
no,
barrel
no,
run.
no, not the dragon. The
I
dragonborn.
okay. I definitely heard you say yes to dragon like
Yeah,
at least
you definitely
twice.
said yes to
I
Dragon. I was
definitely
like,
said yes to
this
dragon.
is gonna be good. These
Like,
two
oh
are
no, where is this
are
going?
approaching spin-off status.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Third time. If you say yes one more time, you no takesy backsies. Oh, the dragon with the sword through its head that's unpredictable and maybe crazy and maybe broke our boat. Or Aladar, who we might be cock blocking right now.
I might be dead. So
The singing lizard.
your
doesn't
leader, the
narrow it
leader of
down.
Aladar.
Yeah, Aladar. Yes.
But what if
Leader
it
in
was a singing
quotations. Let me rephrase
sword? Would the
that.
singing sword make the dragon sing a
Uh-huh.
singing lizard?
I
You
get the
gotta look
sense
at
you want
everything
to talk
from
to the dragon.
you gotta look at everything from both sides.
Wanders off into the woods.
All right, here we go.
Back to check on Aladar, who may or may not be dead. I don't know.
I'm either
We'll
dead
find
or
out.
mid-sex.
Yeah, like it's the big death or the little death, right?
Uh, Whip.
Okay. So,
horse
with
beats
that
me in combat.
interlude, we'll hop back
Go
to
back to combat.
the other level. Which one? Here we go.
Did we end up burying the bears?
Yes,
At least one of them.
at least one of them.
All right. Oh wow! Look, each of these bears is just stuffed with a foldable boat. That's wild. That's what they have in each of them. That's fucking crazy. And we buried them. Dang.
Oh, did we need a boat? We just buried
Oh,
like 12.
these are actually just like for our use, our convenience, for safety. That's what the bears were for. They're
emergency
helpful.
rafts. You just
Yeah, they're
pull the
helpful
bones
bears.
out. They float as a
Yeah,
flotation
they
device.
care. They care about us. They're all care
Yeah,
bears.
the light activates in water.
Mhm.
Okay. So, back in the cave, battling
Right.
werebats and piercers and who knows what else.
I'm trying to. How well? How does this cave go up and all that kind of stuff? I'm trying to.
Yeah, the ceiling in most areas is about 30 feet, between 20 to 30.
So, how many of these stupid? If I moved out of the way, how many of these bats could I actually hit?
Oh, I don't know. Probably
I'm
a lot of
trying
them.
Well, it's theater of the mind for the walls and the ceiling and all that.
Uh,
I'm trying not to kill us.
it's
Mm.
going to be tricky to hit them, but not Krenit. It's
I'm
probably
Or
well, I'm-
possible.
yourself.
Well, I'm going to move out of the way.
You're going to get, well, at least one AoE. Or sorry, not AoE, but AOO.
Ayoo.
AO.
So, just trying to make this work with Tailspire. So, like, if I'm able to do something like that, trying to navigate these damn controls, would I be able to be like hit like these three without killing Krenit?
Yeah, I think so. What's Fireball?
Fireball. I had it up. Shit.
20 feet.
It's
Yeah,
a
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius.
20 is the radius.
Yeah, yeah. And you just had 10 there.
So
Fireball's pretty big.
yeah,
He's pretty big.
something
22.
like
There you go.
something like that.
Nuke the shit on the
yeah,
roof,
'cause I
even
think
though the
that's
roof's
about
coming down on you already.
right.
What a great
Well,
idea.
we're gonna kill anything else on the ceiling that's up there. What do I have to move, or is that fine? I'm fine with moving. I'm just trying to.
I mean, you can always hit yourself.
That's yeah. You'd have to like lay low, and then blast the ceiling. That could work. That could work.
All right,
You don't actually have to move. I'll just kind of
Okay.
like lower you to the ground effectively.
that's fair. I will bonus action first and do my last draconic cry. So anything that will survive, and then Tick continues to pull out the belt of grenades because he saw what happened last time. He's gonna upcast it to 4th level by using an additional charge.
All right. So
So
gonna
that's
hit
gonna be
3 bats.
96.
Okay. Once
DC
again,
15.
2 of them save.
So that'll be 21 and then 42.
That's a good roll.
Hell yeah.
All right. And guy gets obliterated.
Hey. Of the
Chunks of
bats.
rock rain from the ceiling on the 3 of you.
Right. Yeah. Do I kill any other living bikes?
Let me see. In that blast radius, yeah, maybe 1.
Okay. Um. um. Let's see. There's that werebat. There's that werebat. Start is going to hit. I don't know. He's gonna take a pot shot at that. Oh, why did I right click on it? That's weird. Huh. I can't right click on the bats. That's weird anymore. But here, this one.
Weird. Okay. One of the ones above you.
Yeah, the one
Okay.
that's highest. He has advantage, so I'm assuming a 14 plus whatever is gonna hit.
Yes.
Okay. And then he's gonna do D4 plus 3. Yeah, 6 fucking force damage. Woo!
That is another dead bat.
Yeah, I high five him. Generating an opportunity attack by the werebat. Yeah, we're just gonna have to hold the line.
You start the high five emote and there's no way to cancel it.
Yeah. Oh no, it's one of those games. All right, that should be good.
Okay. The bat. Reach.
They're everywhere.
Comes flying in to chomp ya. Hiya! 17. What's your AC?
AC 17. Son of a bitch.
As you
Eat
high
it,
five
eat
start,
shit.
it bites your arm. No!
Stop it. Stop it. Get...
4 is 6 damage.
6 damage. All right.
Constitution roll.
Uh,
Oh, 10 is the check.
10 is the check. Okay.
He is
Just barely
Squeaked
meet.
by one more time.
Oh God.
Okay.
Naked, frail Rotharm.
Watch me save the crew.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Now
Yeah,
you should have advantage on one of these because of
Let's
my
see.
scream.
Wasn't there like a bat in TF2 that did that? A bonk bat or something?
The scout would
yeah.
say bonk when he hit people with a bat.
That's what it was. All right, so the one that's flying, is that like too high to hit?
No. Probably
Bonk.
realistically slightly lower down because it was biting tick.
And okay, which one do I have advantage on? What one of them is scream affected?
Probably the lower down one because this one had just flown in.
Okay. Yeah, I can't right click on these guys either.
Oh, I wonder what's going on.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh, I lost it. Okay, now they're back. I don't know. Oh, it was so close to a 20, and it just like was stood there, and then it rolled down to an 8. Fuck.
Disappointed.
Um,
And 11 does not hit.
no, that's see.
Damn, that was with advantage.
I will disengage. Can you remind me which way we came into here? Was it from
Yeah, it would have been through like this.
through this direction?
Yeah,
Yeah.
most likely. I was assuming you guys took the path back that you took going through here.
You would be correct.
Yeah, because you're pretty
And the
close to the way
things-
out. It's like right there.
Yeah.
Exit's right here.
Okay.
To the
I don't know
previous
where
door.
we are. I woke up in the middle of this cave complex and I don't know where to go. He's going to whoosh and nakedly just move past these guys to here.
All right.
I don't know if I can backstab them with the crowbar. Oops.
Slips through.
Yeah, maybe right there. Hiding from bats in the dark is a good trick. I'll even close my mouth. Or can't find me. He's gonna pretend to hide because I don't have the action to do it. Oh wait.
You're my
Attack.
master
I
of
do have a
disguise.
attack bonus action. No, I don't have it. Okay.
Okay. The werebat, which can locate foes perfectly in the dark, attacks Roth.
Inconceivable. Mm. Do any of these mushrooms look poisonous, by the way? I wonder if I could dip my silver crossbow or crowbar into a mushroom. I need a poison service nearby.
I think a few of them explode, if that's cool with you.
Yeah, you have encountered some that are somewhat hostile. Question. It is
Cipher. I need a poison surface.
is it pitch black where Rotharm is?
Yeah,
He
he's
got
closed his
teeth,
mouth.
right?
He said he closes his mouth so that he. I'm just wondering because if you can't see the bat, it's going to have advantage on you.
That's a good question. Who's got the light shining over there?
That's granite.
How
Well, did
far
Krennic
does your
cast
light
light?
go?
Because he couldn't have.
I don't know.
This is true.
All
Because
right.
you were
So
a
then
goose.
now
Because he was a
we're
goose.
plunged
Yeah.
into track.
There is
There
no
we
light
go.
if you have your teeth closed.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now it's bad. Now it's a fair fight.
All right. The bat.
Granite, back to back.
Something.
Granite, you feel like a rock wall.
Uh,
You're so strong and sturdy.
something you assume must be like a
It's tick. You assume it's tick
uh,
biting you.
tick, maybe
Stop it.
some manner of carnivorous mushroom has latched onto you. Dealing 9 damage.
This is a bad idea, but I won't tell anyone that I made the mistake.
It's been a rough couple of weeks without Krennic. Or without Rothar.
And that's another Constitution check. I feel like these should get harder the more you get bit.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Like if there's tons of them chomping on you.
What was the damage one more time? I was on Dimchills.
Oh, 9.
9. Okay. Ow!
And then
Con save.
and then a DC 10 con save.
Well, look at that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god, you guys are
jeez.
cutting it close.
They are.
They're not nearly as bad as the millions of spiders the drow that bite me.
Uh-oh.
Millions
An
of
exclamation
spiders.
point on my
Yeah, me too. I just
stuff is
saw
gone now.
that
can't
spooky
be
exclamation mark.
The scariest thing you'll ever see in Tailspire.
Seriously.
Okay,
Go
we're gonna
right now.
do Ham 3 first.
Okay.
He's going to turn to the bat's assaulting tick, and
And Itzy?
That's a good question. I don't know if it even has to be able to.
blind sight creature with it has blind sight up to 10 feet, so and dark
okay.
vision up to 60.
Oh, okay, then it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, you had some sort of goggles of the night.
If only. Okay, so top bat first.
Top bat.
So here is
Next time.
punch number 1, +7 to this guy. 10.
10 misses.
Second attack, same bat.
Same bat. Okay.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It is not cut out for fighting bats. It's a little too slow. They evade its crushing fists.
Poop.
That wasn't the bat that had advantage, right?
Eh?
The bat that he's attacking?
That
Did you
it would
shriek
have
on
advantage.
your last term again?
Yeah, I shrieked last turn as well.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, is that for everything
Yes,
attacking it,
that-
not just the next attack? Gotcha.
correct? Yeah, up until my next turn.
Okay. So we'll count those 2 as the first
One
attack.
Yeah.
And
All right,
yeah,
here
roll
is
with advantage.
all right, so a
There you go.
22.
Yeah.
That's funny how that
Okay,
worked out.
2, 6, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Rotharm got advantage.
This +4, so 11 damage to the top bat.
This week on Top
Does-
Bat.
Top bats.
Ham 3's fists don't do magic damage, do they?
They sure don't.
All right.
So it's worthless.
He swats at the bat, but I guess.
You better to grapple
Do
him, if
magic?
anything.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's got to be magic or silver.
You need to take him
Oh,
back
yeah,
up to the
it's a-
surface and silver his fists.
Oh man, that's so badass.
Just got like pointed silver knuckles.
Yes.
All right. Well, it gives the bat a good smack, but it doesn't do any lasting damage. Sad Krennic noises.
Really? Mm, okay.
Get him. Get him.
Get him how? Because currently Credit can't see shit. So
Cower in fear.
okay.
You can't make the attack at like disadvantage
I
or
mean,
whatever.
he could cast light. Just be
Doing
done with
Yes,
it.
I
matches?
could cast light.
That
and
way
then I
things
could
aren't getting
Misty Step.
advantage on you.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I think what I'll do is Misty Step out of my current shitty situation.
You have to see where you're going to Misty Step?
Why do you have to ask these
Pretty
questions,
sure.
Mike?
I was going to point it out too.
All right, Credit cast light.
Okay.
And then Misty Step. I mean, it's the same.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably planning to do
Uh,
Fireball or something.
So
or-
20 and 20. So hopefully at this point, I don't want to.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
should-
want to go
that should
farther
shine
south in this cave because I know that the last creatures in this
out.
thing are south in the cave. Plus, there's probably more of those.
Oh, there's that one centipede
Misty
thing.
Step's only 30, so
And hopefully it finds its way into this combat to make it extra silly. Everything in the
So
floor
This is
shows
just
up.
when everything left alive on the
Yeah.
level
The
descends.
Giant's like, I wasn't mad when you guys were here the first time, but round 2.
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna have Ham 3 move within 5 feet of me. Maybe like interpose himself, right? Bringing my total AC to 19.
Ah.
Has the shield guy been taking half your damage you've been taking?
Well, I've only taken 1 point of damage, so no.
Oh.
And he was in the pot. He was in the hole when that happened. So
Oh, okay.
okay,
Yeah.
doing no damage.
He has been for other fights, but
Actually, sorry. I'm go back. Go back. I can move now. So Credit will move to this side of the cave, away from the bats. And let's see here. That means let's see. How far can you get? You can get to right here. So Credit will get to right there. All right.
save me. Okay. These things just start slowly, kind of like a caterpillar almost, like climbing their way back up the wall.
Ew.
Now where's the rule 34 for these things?
No.
No.
I think it's that they evolve into ropers and become horrific hentai tentacle monsters.
Jesus Christ.
Werebat tries
Oh,
to
that
eat Tick.
thing is awful.
What,
Oh
ropers
my
or piercers?
Like ropers are gross because you expect them. I didn't expect it to be this bad. Look at this fucking thing.
Oh God.
Awesome.
That's what
pretty
fell
cool.
on you.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The weird little mouth on top too. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
That's how it latches onto the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking
Double mouth.
wild.
Blech.
And then they drop on you, stab you with their butts. Okay. Bat attack on Tick, and you have goggles, right? So you can see them.
Well, I'm also kobold, so yeah.
He's got.
Oh,
dark
yeah.
vision.
Mhm.
Crew. It misses.
Oh, thank God. My armor's finally worked. I'm just like, can my armor work once? Everything else is gravy. All right. Do it. Do it.
It bites you in the eye. You're now blind.
Yeah.
Yay, blind sight.
All right. This one swoops down behind Tick and tries to pluck you off your broom.
No.
If you would like to roll a athletics check.
Mhm.
I can do acrobatics, can I?
No,
Oh no.
it's trying to grapple you.
Yeah, I can do
Yeah,
either.
I thought they
The
could do
victim can do
either.
either. The aggressor has to do strength. The defender can do either,
Sounds right.
unless it's a special grapple. In which case,
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
all right.
I was thinking it was only for escapes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it only got a 7. So
I'm a squirmy little shit.
you're like, no,
I don't know,
no.
+2 is not that squirrely.
Squirrelier than it.
I'm more
All right.
squirrely than you are.
So those piercers are still alive, right?
Yeah, the ones that fell on Granite.
Okay, Tick is going to. Yeah, if we don't want to keep getting swarmed, he's gonna beeline
Oh man.
without
You're not gonna disengage?
not disengaging.
Oh, you madman!
I remember when Rotharm did that.
Yeah, that worked out well for him.
It was on the same floor too.
And Tick just beelines it. Harry Potter is on the broom.
Oh my god!
Yes.
3 reactions.
Oh
Let's
my
do
god!
it.
Do it.
Nom nom nom.
Leave without disengaging.
1, 2, 3. Oh my god! You're not gonna like this, dude.
Oh, God.
At least 120.
Well, it's 2 dirty 20s and a 17.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
So all 3 hit.
Okay, what's the damage?
Let's see. 6, 6, 4, so 16 total.
16. Still good. Down to
You gotta make
32.
3 con checks, right?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. First
Jesus
con
Christ.
save. Good. Second con save. Good. Third con save.
Come on, Tick.
Good.
Oh, it's like
I mean, with a
slowly
+6,
going
you have a pretty
down.
good chance of beating it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason why the bar's named after Tick.
Because you
Between the int
cheated.
saves and the con
And
saves.
it's not named after you. It's named after me.
Labeled
What?
after
Yeah, that's why I
Gonna
turned
take
it
that away
purple.
from him too, huh?
All right. So, Tick again
He's just
pulls
gonna
out
gaslight Tick about it.
the wand of fireballs, and he's just gonna cast it normally in that fucking place.
Yes,
Just
Tick.
enough
Deal
to
with
blow
our
the hallway.
problems.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be DC 15, 8d6.
Die.
Die! Die! Hey, it's not too bad. 38.
Pretty good.
That is pretty good. Okay. You definitely blow up the piercers before they're able to
Go to college.
reattach themselves to the ceiling.
Yeah, one of those was going to be a doctor.
Not anymore.
Going to cave doctor school.
We're
Let's
doing a genocide, right?
see. This time only
The gang does the genocide.
one of the bats succeeds. So this one's gonna take
So
19?
38, and 19.
Ouch.
It's like Kai wants these bats to die. They could have been saved. They could have been put to good use. There were jobs waiting for them.
Not
I mean,
anymore.
here's the honest thing. That means Willow was right. Killed them all.
That they were just bastards.
Uh-huh.
Well, then I don't feel bad.
Will
Last
you feel bad when I
shot.
get murdered by Willow?
Come
Feel bad
on,
then?
Sart. Oh, that's not gonna be good.
What's really gonna be fun is you're gonna be stuck there for at least 8+ hours because I am resting before I am coming back to you. So
Don't worry,
you
I'll
know.
be resting too, but in a different way.
Mhm.
He's gonna be racking up points of exhaustion.
Does the 12 hit?
12 barely misses.
Damn it. All right.
But you did
And
blow up
yes.
2 of them.
Sart does have dark vision.
Got a little.
Okay.
Yeah, because everything but
Infrared.
humans get dark vision, so.
He's just gonna fart his way back here really
And
quick.
Dragonborn.
Okay.
All right.
This bat that just survived another fireball has had enough. It is leaving.
No! All right, Tick is going into pursuit mode.
So
He's
60.
too far away for an attack of opportunity.
Son of a bitch. Oh, he dashes,
I
doesn't
can't
he?
see him. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Son of a
Just-
bitch.
Kai wants you to go down there to face the other creatures. Don't let him trick you.
No, Tick isn't that. Tick is book smart, but he's not that fucking worldly
Go get
stupid.
that baddie.
You're like, Tick is too smart. Sam, though.
Sam
Right.
likes a challenge.
Tick is too smart, but Sam doesn't know this.
Somehow he's pulled the opposite. Okay. Rotharm.
All
The
right.
bat
I'll
is sucking the blood out of you.
smile.
Murder! No
You're
more
not
advantage.
Tick. You're
No
not
more advantage.
Tick.
Yes, I am. I'm right here. Oh, wait.
It's gonna
Now I see what you're saying.
hit it
And quit it.
and quit it.
Gonna do a crowbar smack. Ooh, that's a good crowbar smack. You hit it.
That is a good one.
You whack the bat.
I was just
For
say
a satisfying metallic clang. There's a little acrid smoke that
I'm tempted
rises.
to do his inquisitive fighting, but then I won't be able to get away from him. So that would be stupid.
You're like, yes, I believe I can
You know what?
pry its
Just like he's
skull
just like
open.
yeah, so he's just waving the crowbar around, probably connects it like once. For 2 damage.
Oh, wow.
Get away and disengage. Cunningly disengage when the
So
bat is
cunning.
not looking. Like
It would have been
It's
really
just-
funny if Rotharm
it's just
died
goes-
here.
Again.
Just on the way back.
just in his own chalk.
Lothar
line.
died on the way home to his home planet.
Credit back to back. He's like through gritted teeth.
Don't want to reveal my position.
No, he's like grimace in a grimace, so he's shining the light out.
Okay. Seeing that everyone else is either dead or fucked off, this bat also flees. Where is that? Man.
Now fly
Man.
away, pussy ass bat.
What the
Bitch.
hell?
So we lost 2 of them.
We lost to what?
Bats.
No,
We
we didn't
survived
lose
an
to the
ambush.
bats.
And then
We defeated them.
Rotherman, the complete nude, turns and puts a hand on Krennic's shoulder. But you gained a friend.
What? We weren't
You're like,
friends
wait, we
before?"
weren't friends before?
You found me. You saved me. You saved me.
God.
He's got like a whistle when he talks. You saved me. Like a broken
Okay.
tooth.
Did they break your jaw? Like what?
Well, yeah, they pulled out some of his teeth.
Look, he took my teeth again. But he
Okay.
did.
Dentures are a smashing success.
I was to say they used less anesthetic than Tick did, but Tick didn't use any anesthetic.
They numbed him up with spider poison.
They used less love.
Ham 3, activate carrying Rothar mode.
Ham 3? What happened to Ham?
He's
You were there
he's
for
been
that.
called up on a mission.
He's this now? I don't remember.
Yes,
when
he took.
Ham left.
Ham died.
Ham died? No.
You were there and everything.
I don't remember.
Well, that
The
happened a
first
long time
he
ago,
died,
but then he came back.
He's a robot now.
Yeah, he's like a dragoon.
The soul is trapped inside this empty suit of armor.
There's no soul, stupid.
Let's get out of here before anything else comes.
What's really
Yeah.
crazy is when you do your evil necromantic bull crap. It's what have you really got in those bones? It's not the soul.
That's
You know, when you
called
cast your evil
marrow.
necromancy, the bones don't float anymore.
You're dealing with devils, Credit.
Become that much more dense.
They lose their
Everything's devils.
holiness.
The further down you go, it's just demons and devils, Credit.
All right.
Yeah,
You
sure.
guys
Yeah, sure.
survive the werebat separatists.
Rothram for sure has a butthole tattoo, by the way.
Like now? Like, is it like a new thing, or has he always had
Yeah,
it?
It was
I
Drow
mean,
for sure.
The drow tattooed like a spider web
yeah.
Oh, it's absolutely
inside
a
his
spider web.
cheeks.
Right in the butthole.
Oh, that's what they're doing down there.
I'm just waiting for a drow to explode out of your chest like aliens.
That's where drow come from.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
They're like mind flayers where they can't actually reproduce. They have to like subjugate other people to become mind flayers. Which is an interesting fact that I didn't know for a long.
Yeah. Pretty cool stuff.
It's an interesting concept because like when you usually think of like an alien race that like procreates through like the corpses or bodies of like other living things, you think that they're like mindless, right?
Mhm.
You know, they're like
Yeah.
xenomorphs. They're like animalistic.
Mhm.
But then these ones are like smart and intelligent. You know.
It's just you don't. They don't have to they don't have to adapt to a planet. They just have to take the species that's already dominant there.
Mm-hmm.
All
Hey
right.
guys,
Huh?
January 12th on my Dungeons and Dragons calendar.
That's
is the
tomorrow.
is the ALIP. Yeah, I just took the paper out.
Oh, wow.
Didn't even have to wait that long. So
That's
tomorrow's
rad.
National ALIP Day.
What?
God, I need to get.
I don't get it.
Huh?
I have like a D&D calendar that's a monster a day calendar. I just tore the page off and looked at what tomorrow was. And I've been waiting for the ALIP to come up, hoping that it would make an appearance since it's my favorite, one of my favorite monsters.
Well,
That's rad.
Gorgal will kill that one too.
Yeah, Gorgal will kill that one too, no doubt.
Oh, I saw in Humble Bundle that they're selling a bunch of the Call of Cthulhu books.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, James pointed it out to me.
Yeah.
All right.
They actually have the big board game bundle too, like a digital board game bundle right now.
Yeah, they have a bunch of stuff. I always
Yeah.
check Humble for its things.
They usually group it into things you call bundles.
Shut up.
Okay,
Make fun of me.
You put a no, I'm not making fun of you.
These
so
are jerks. I just leave.
I just thought it was funny. It was called Play Pink. I was like, I don't know what that means. And it's like, oh, it's okay. Breast cancer. Okay.
I'm gonna BRB. I need to take a
yeah,
bathroom break real quick.
I was gonna say let's we can take a bio break.
I
and
need
then
to
we can,
pee.
Saucy scene.
as the three of you guys escape the werebats and head up to Skullport, we'll cut back to what's going on in the forest.
The forest of love.
Heroically retreated from battle. Generously gave those monsters their lives. Earn this, we yelled after them as they fled. Earn this.
I like to think that
This
the
narration.
byproduct of Rotharm's torture is that now he narrates everything.
Yeah, he's like practicing out loud how he's going to describe what just happened to someone else who questions them.
Having breathing, the heroes realize that they have defeated the werebats.
Yeah.
Rennet, pondering his savagery of summoning so many undead, was his soul too lost?
Rennet realized that in the darkness, he too had become the darkness. And it wasn't but for Rotharm's broken but brilliant teeth did he come back to the light.
There's a lot of assumptions happening here.
Ah, fuck, he's here. Oh, did I say that part out loud?
Oh my god, have you been saying that the whole time? Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
And I'm back.
Back.
Let me do the math. I think I will have been up for 21 hours straight. Ay, ay, ay.
Sounds like
So I
you
had
made
to
some
get up.
poor life choices.
No, I had to get up at like 3 a.m. to go down to the mountain to make it on time to an appointment. So it was just like, okay, great, 3 in the morning. So I'm sitting there trying to do the math. I'm like, okay.
I mean, you could have
Actually, no.
napped when you got home.
No, actually, well, yes, you're right. However, one, like at a certain point when I'm awake, I'm awake. And two, I had to finish building some models in time for Chris to be up here because he's coming up tomorrow. Gonna hang out on the weekend, play some Warhammer. And it's just like, I have a couple more models I needed to finish. And I did. Was it worth it?
No.
In lieu of the sleep? Always. No, at midnight, I will have been up for 21 hours straight. Because then the 3. Okay, cool. So I still have a few more.
That's a lot of hours.
It is.
Mister.
The worst, the weirdest thing is that, like, I'm not super tired, which is weird. I feel
Got
like
a
I should be
second
dying.
wind.
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
don't sleep the next day, I'm usually fine. It's the following day.
It catches up with you.
Yeah.
You kill off your reserves.
You want to say like
Yeah.
Tuesday night, I slept like shit. Like I want to say I fell asleep at like 7 a.m. and woke up at 10.
Oh,
Damn.
God.
Yeah. That would be a zombie.
Yeah. Like I was fine the next day. It was the following day. It was just killed me.
Yeah.
I've operated on like no sleep for like extremely long periods of time thanks to alcohol.
And we're back.
At least most of us. Or maybe everybody. I don't
If you're not here, say something.
know.
Wait a minute.
When the lights go down in the forest and the moon
Well, she's not gonna
shines
kill me because I
on.
probably won't tell it. Like I'm. Whereas Eldar tends to lie. He's become kind of suspicious of this lady. In the sense that he thinks that if he says yes and then leaves, he might kill him.
I think that you need to find your way upstairs somehow. Check stuff out.
I don't think she's gonna take me upstairs. My current
That's where the
metagame
bedroom
theory
is,
is that she's
no
being
doubt.
controlled by something, and that something might be upstairs.
She's
I'm not sure.
controlled
These are all theories.
by her love for you,
Oh yeah.
no
Everyone
doubt.
looks at Aladar and goes, "Holy fuck! I gotta fuck that thing."
He's so scaly.
God. So malnourished for a
Scale
dragonborn.
daddy.
Actually, he's pretty hot for a
Uh,
dragon, like to non-dragonborns, because he's not like beefy like all the other ones. He's not
Yeah, you got a lithe frame.
pretty
So in
slender.
Dragonborn world, you're a twink, but in normal world, you're just like a regular proportioned.
Well, no. So like because he's a dragonborn, he's like slightly taller than human. So
Hmm.
like he's kind of got that going for him. Because like a regular dragonborn is like 7 or 8 feet tall. They're
Right.
huge.
That's true.
He is very short for a dragonborn.
let me see here. Well,
Plus 20
know-
charisma, motherfucker.
Do you know why Dragonborn don't pull out?
Oh God.
The barbed scales.
Hate that.
Oh.
That's so awful. They just soak forever. Is that what you're
Yeah.
implying?
Just
Gross.
ruins you for all the other cats. Or is it the that Dr. Tran bit with the old lady? It's like, do you know why cats howl when they have sex? Because they have barbed penises that tear the vagina on their way out, and it just ruins you for all the other cats.
Yep.
Rip and tear.
You just have like Dr. Tran sitting there.
Well, it's like, why do you think dicks are like have a big tip? It's to scoop out other semen of other partners and then get your
Yeah.
semen in there.
Well, and you're specifically referring to humans, and it's like, yeah, because
Yeah.
competition used to be at the physical level.
Yeah,
Mm.
now it's more different, but our dicks haven't
Economical.
evolved yet,
What? Well,
which is funny because you think that would happen eventually.
I mean, evolution takes a long time.
a long
Right.
ass time.
yeah.
Who's the first one
Long.
going to be, right?
Or if there's
Look,
like,
some of that
you know,
guy's dick. He doesn't have a head.
could be
Fuck's
one of
with
those
you.
things where like,
See, that's the kicker, is that he won't reproduce because it's weird dick, and so therefore the evolution won't like progress.
Exactly.
yeah,
Like that's the weird.
because there's a lot
truth
of
about
traits
it.
like that that
Mhm.
stick around, like even though they don't really have a reason
Vestigial.
anymore. It's just there's
I got a vestigial dick.
nothing has forced it out of the gene pool, so it just sticks
Yeah.
around.
Like
Like,
fingernails and toenails.
I got a
really.
vestigial dick.
Mm.
It just sticks around.
Okay.
right.
So,
That terrible things aside.
while Bartok and Dimjil are burying the bear, Aladar and Willow are also doing that.
Let's
That's
while-
an interesting
buddy.
euphemism. They're burying the bear.
Bear.
And scene.
While Halastri watches. It's kind of kinky.
Yeah, that part's a
weirdly,
little
like
weird.
there's not like a bedroom room in this tower. It's a little strange, but
Well, maybe we should go upstairs.
I guess she spends most of her time outside. She does show you around a bit.
Okay.
And there's not a whole lot to see. There are a couple of rooms on the second floor that are like decorated with
Fucking skulls.
frescoes of both like a forest and then some like chariots flying through the sky. You notice that she passes by a door or two that she doesn't open for you or mention.
I would point them out. Like, what's behind that door?
That's weird.
She says so. Like this room over here on the second floor.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's she says that she keeps some of her personal effects in there.
Like a hidden room with a chest.
Yes.
With, awkwardly enough, a fucking skull on it.
What?
But she doesn't take you to the top of the tower.
Okay, that's interesting.
The third floor
Go all the
is
way.
is a mystery, but she says that she hopes that this tower pleases you. She thinks it could make a great home for the two of you.
Oh, I don't see a bed anywhere, so that's like the first thing I'd want to add.
I'm working on it. Bachelor life.
I wasn't gonna say chop down a tree to make a bed, but I don't know. Where the hell do you sleep normally?
I just lay on top of Yanark.
I fall asleep like a log.
On a cat? I guess that's an option. You want to have sex on your cat? Is that what you want?
Arches an eyebrow. Like, yeah, why not?
Damn.
Well, when in Rome. Taking my shirt off.
Okay, so while they're getting to know each other, Bartok and Dimjil are heading back through the forest.
All right, talking to Jill, hopping through the forest. Suddenly, the sun goes down. Oh my God, it's night.
Yeah,
No,
it does. It does get dark on your way back. And second thought, I'm gonna put you over here.
I just noticed Bartok's flesh hook.
Yeah.
I mean, how else are you gonna disembowel like a
it's
corpse?
the season's
Like,
hottest accessory.
all you need is a high branch.
He got it at Hot Topic.
Uh,
So the two of you are on your way back from the shore, burying at least the one bear. Finding your way back through the hole in the wall over here, and winding your way through the thicket towards the tower where you left Aladar. Dusk uh, uh, drops over the forest. And as darkness closes in, so do the choking vines and roots,
Oh no.
and they begin to grab at you
Oh,
do they
God.
why do
rather
they call them
aggressively.
that? No, no,
No, thank you. I try and like
yeah, no,
just sort of brush them off.
stop, no, no.
No, yeah, we're both like wandering, just shouting sternly at vines, like no,
No,
Like being
no.
surrounded by like 100 dogs that want to hump your leg. You're like, stop, no,
that's
no,
exactly it. Yep.
no.
No, no, no.
Yeah, a bit. But they are grasping at you from like everywhere. So, if you want to resist being entangled, you will need to either fight or magic your way out.
Uh, uh,
Well, you could fight
Uh,
it. You're pretty strong. I can't imagine a bunch
So
of plants kicking at you.
we finally did it.
You're all gonna die because she really wants to keep me here.
yep.
Hmm.
I think that's the plan.
Does
Hmm.
the fact that I'm enormous and strong mean the vines take a little longer to like?
Well, you might do better against the check to not get restrained.
All right,
Yeah.
the little steamy whiffs of the smoke that kind of come off of her armor. She's like her eyes are going to go dark, and she's going to become suddenly like breathed in flame-like shadows. And the shadows turn dim light within 10 feet of you into darkness. Bright light into in the same area to dim light as she passes
Okay, so
shadow of Moyle.
you become like a black hole sucking in the light.
Mm-hmm.
I'll teach these plants that probably have blind sense.
Yeah, are
That's
you doing this to
It's a self-defense.
okay.
Okay.
Because it says
Bartok could just
anything
put you
that
on his
hits
shoulders.
you with an attack, the shadows lash out, dealing 2d8 necrotic damage.
Mm.
Okay.
We're hoping that that helps.
Well, you're not.
No, me, Joe.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Bartok, you see the Dimjil gets real scary. Um,
I said no.
and then
Fuck me.
everything kind of goes dark. However,
Uh.
you are still being choked by vines.
Oh God. Uh,
Okay,
These are the
so the
gruesome
two of
twosome.
you, will need to make strength saving throws.
I really
Dimjil,
hope
can you remind the
Dimio
kids at
saves
home?
and Bartok fails, because that'd just be the
It,
funniest shit.
hey, it could happen.
Dimjil, what's your strength again?
Negative.
It's real good. Let me
Like
hold on. I
6 or
gotta
something.
no, hold on. I gotta go collect all the sources. Hold on. Go add it up. Got carry this. I got 6 strength. Is
You're
this
like
enough?
one bad encounter from
Is
just
this
instantly
enough?
dying.
I have
It-
this many.
This many. He could almost count it on one hand.
All right, so strength save.
Yep.
I hope you make it, man.
Now, okay. Are we being attacked or is
No.
it okay?
To save.
Yeah. You're
Oh my
just being
god.
you're just
Oh
What?
my
Oh
god.
my god.
yes.
Natural 20.
That's a nat 20 -2. Read it and weep.
Yes.
That's the most unnatural 20 I've ever seen.
The green
Amazing.
18. That's so weird. Okay.
Hold my bag.
Oh my god.
Somehow,
Stop
defying
being
all reason,
I did
Bartok
not give consent.
is finds himself rapidly ensnared by these grasping vines,
Damn it,
roots,
Micros. You
brambles.
jinxed it.
But I have
Oh,
all these muscles.
it feels good when I
They
call it.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, I love it. They do you no good. However, Dimjiel seems to be imbued with some kind of strange, like otherworldly strength from her patron.
I mean, look at
And,
this. Look at this like picture. Like, who wants it more? I mean,
it-
we
y-
almost have the same pose.
yeah,
Like his flowing cape and my flowing chains, and
I like that you
yeah.
jumped on his head and that made him like, huh? And then just like a crab.
who turned out the lights?
uh,
It's so dark.
but yeah, in your little like aura of darkness, the brambles that would normally like snag and tear at your clothes and skin, um,
Get
sort of
lost.
appear to you more as like slimy tendrils. Just for the instant that you're in like your sort of like dark bubble,
Mhm.
some weird transformation happens and you slip out of them. So you
Like river
you
grass.
you are still free to move. Bartok is currently restrained.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Um,
Do we need to roll initiative at all?
no, yeah, you like you would be able to make saves and do stuff on the ends, I think, of your turn if this was in combat.
Can I?
But
Okay.
we're gonna
Can I?
be
Oh yeah.
yeah. What do you want to do? Because yeah, you did save, so you can move or like cast spells or whatever you want to do.
So I have this feat, and sorry, I just changed my windows, so now they're like in portrait mode and not landscape, and everything's in a different spot. I have
Oh
tel-
no.
telekinetic, and it lets me push someone. I have the mage hand cantrip, but that's not what I am doing. Unless that helps, I can do mage hand. I can't imagine that's gonna. help because it can't lift
Probably not. Mage
much.
hand, you can like pick a book off a table or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
It's
do
not. You would
have
need like Big B's hand to like
yeah,
move a human
I have
Which you
or a
can
Goliath even.
shove one creature within
yeah,
30 feet.
telekinetic is a bonus action. I could telekinetically shove someone I can see within 30 feet of me, and they can move 5 feet toward or away, and a creature can willingly fail this if they want.
That's cool.
I don't know if that will shove out of.
Wee.
It'll push.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Can I push him out of the vines, or like help? Like maybe if I push him, it
Mm.
gives him advantage, or like I want to do like I see these like maybe these like vines like straining or like grabbing and just like
Yeah, you
without
could.
touching them, maybe like
You should definitely get away
telekinetically
from the
push.
vines because you won't pass another save. The dashing might be the kind of thing to think about.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can
I would.
dimension
I would
door.
allow you
It just felt
to.
rude to leave this guy behind.
I mean, he's a big guy. He can
Okay,
probably
bye.
dash.
Whoop.
No.
Warp.
Yeah, I would let you use telekinesis to blast somebody out of like a grapple like this.
Yeah, I just
I would say that would be doable.
At this point, being restrained, I can't draw a weapon, right?
Um,
think it's grappled, and you can.
no, restrained is worse than grappled.
Oh yeah,
So let's see,
that
your
one.
speed is 0. Um, no, like you can still do little things. You're not paralyzed. So yeah, you could still draw a weapon. Attacks are going to be a disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh,
Stuff like
that's
that just makes everything more difficult.
I mean, honestly, I feel like Bartok would be sort of befuddled at first, and then when he finds himself unable to extricate himself, would probably fly into a rage.
Yeah, and it's getting to the point where it's not just like, oh, there are, vines wrapping around me or something. Like imagine blackberry brambles that are like extremely spiky and painful.
Yep. Yep. So
Um,
we're gonna rage and try and like draw this massive cleaver great axe and start swinging.
all right.
Sexy druid be damned.
Does
Damn
it,
you, sexy druid.
from our perspective, does it look like there is safety away from these brambles if we can get past the trees?
Uh,
Like there's an area to the left.
yeah.
Like,
Um,
does it look like there's a path or escape, or should we like?
no,
Because
from
I'll
what you remember, there's very sparse foliage. Um, kind of where the dirt starts on the map. So if you were to get to that, you would be free from the grasping vines.
Okay. We have a general sense of direction, sort of
Yeah,
around
this would
the
take
edge
you a
of the
little bit off
forest.
course, but it would be good enough. Better than trying to wade through the entire forest like this.
Absolutely. Yep. Well then, absolutely. If we can free ourselves, we'll make a beeline that away.
Okay. So Bartok rages. Um,
and I'll either just like run away, or I'm if the teleconnect push, I want to like give like help him with that. Um,
okay.
but I
Uh,
don't. Oh wait, hold on. Oh no, just kidding. Wait, wait a second. I have a ring.
What's Rotherham?
I have a
Ooh.
ring of free action. Are these vines magic? Because it says magic can either reduce your speed or cause me to be paralyzed or restrained.
it is technically magic.
Well, all right. Fuck, you're fine. Bartok, see ya. And just walks through the vines.
Huh.
Wait, what?
Uh,
Wait, ring of free movement? Was that what it was?
Free action.
That is so good.
With the
Difficult
one
terrain.
time, to be fair,
Hmm.
this one time it is so good because contextually, this is the best time maybe
Interesting.
for it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So Bartok
Wow.
rides
Wait a
on your
second.
shoulders is how this works. We just roll that natural 20.
As roll that natural 20, don't need it, and then still walk away. That's like walking away
Just
from an
to show that
explosion.
you could.
I got a -2 to strength, get that natty 20, still don't need it.
Okay, so Dimjil just strides through the
Like,
forest.
maybe they're just like slipping off, like they're just like not grasping. I don't know. We're gonna say that the shadow moil, she thinks that that's what's helping.
Yeah. Um
But she'll still like I don't know, give them a push
yeah,
if
you can
that helps.
still try to help him. So
Yeah.
the vines don't like they don't have like a the AC or hit points necessarily. There are just so many that you would be attacking them, just trying to break yourself free,
Yep.
which mechanically is just going to be another strength roll.
Okay.
But Dimgil can help you, so you can make another strength save with advantage.
Oof.
Okay,
All right.
I feel like that'll do it.
yeah, you free yourself,
Excellent.
hewing the thick vines,
And we're headed over to
blade
the
covered
dirt,
in
right?
sap. Yeah.
Going this away.
Just hearing all those vines like crack and snap and pop, like Dimjil's just like, woof, waving, but like she just also looks like a black hole of like light disappearing into like the void, so you can't actually see.
This way, my mysterious friend.
Wow, you really ripped those weeds up.
Mm.
Okay, so you guys escape the grasping vines, get out the other side.
And
You can do
head
the
for the
arrow
tower.
keys. You can do the arrow keys for movement. It's funny because it's like chess.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Boink, boink, boink. It needs a little
Uh
tap sound. Tap,
Boink,
tap,
boink,
tap,
boink,
tap,
boink.
tap, 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 tap. My legs aren't as long.
My legs aren't as long as yours.
I actually have to see how long this shadow moil lasts because I'm pretty sure it's concentration, but I don't know how long it lasts.
yeah, surely not indefinitely.
Yeah, once you cast it, you just have it
A
forever.
minute. It's
Forever.
for a minute.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is you now.
Yep, this is your life.
That
Cast it
was the
once.
deal. You should have read the fine print.
Mm-hmm. It is a warlock only spell.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Or bard. Bards can learn it too, technically.
The evil bards, right?
No, it's just
The
bards can
bad
learn any
bard.
spells at specific levels.
Oh, interesting. That's a fun one. I didn't expect it to be completely pointless, so that's
Yeah, I
fun.
mean, it
That
seems
was
good,
my
but you just have to be attacked while using it.
yeah. I mean, yeah, but that's also like her second spell slot, so it's like, oh, okay.
Mhm.
Now you didn't need to use it.
Wow, that
Oh, you forgot about the ring, stupid.
thing, yeah. The Micro's posted is really fucking trippy.
Yeah,
Um
melt, melt, melt.
I was trying to
Oh
find something
god,
specific, but that came up.
I found
Enjoy
that
that.
instead. What are those called? Cinemagraphs usually, or those are really cool. Like the gifs where it's like only one thing is moving in it.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Cinema gifs.
Okay.
Hold
So
on. He hears something.
You guys are heading back to the tower.
I'm not crying. It's just, I get emotional.
Ow, 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 ow.
uh, meanwhile, let me see. Okay, so you guys would have sort of slipped through the little bit of level 3 back to Skullport.
Oh yeah, we made it.
We
Yeah.
fucking made it with Rotharm, and none of us got lycanthropy.
Amazing.
Lycanthropy.
Against all odds, really, because man, you guys got
Lycanthropy.
chewed on quite a bit.
The first save was dicey, and then after that, actually, there was a few 11s that we rolled. To be honest.
Okay, that's you guys. All right. Yes, you return to
Ah, she did hire Jibber Jabber. Good
Fort
for
at
her.
Skull Island.
Oh, I'm so
Yes.
I'm so glad because those fucking werebats would have.
Yeah.
You should put the sword to all these werebats that are here.
Well, I'm sure I'm
shit
about to
show.
get a talking to, so just let me receive my verbal lashing.
I'm not out of fireballs.
Yeah, so you I really need to fix this bridge. I imagine they actually would have repaired it at some point. But yes, you come back to the keep manned by the were rats and their spider steeds, and the troglodyte garrison, and
Are we
man,
the
what else is here?
baddies?
Yes.
The zombies, and yeah, now there's an Etten, and a whole flock, more than depicted here.
A molting. Those
There
werebats,
should
they're called a
be,
molting.
yeah, maybe about 10 plus some little ones. Yeah, werebats that made it here,
Let 'em
following
into the sword.
Brennet's. And yeah, you find Mobar. You should be using a different model. Getting the rundown from Rizaril.
Oh, is this orientation?
Yeah, this is werebat orientation.
He's really giving him the rizness.
Oh my God, where's the
Don't you have a hospital bed to go
sorry.
lay down in?
I'm so sick and frail.
I'm dying of
Granite,
ligma.
Granite, help me. Sigma.
All right, so Rizaril welcomes you back. Says that your friends, the big oafish one and the sorceress, are still watching the last known entrance to Xanathar's hideout, making sure nobody tries to sneak out while they uh, finish policing the rest of Skullport and kind of rooting out the rest of Xanathar's spies and thugs and whatnot.
You don't have to stay here, but you also can't leave.
Oh my God.
Excellent.
hmm and yes, I was just speaking with Mobar here
Yes, I was
about
hoping to speak with him as well.
finding a place for his people where they won't be compelled to try to snack on any of our citizens here.
Mobar, I see there are quite a few of you, but looks like not all of you made it. And Krennet like is looking pointedly at Mobar.
Add a few more of these. Hang on. There we go. He says, uh, yes, not all want to come. They like big, empty cave.
Not anymore.
Scared
Yes.
of dark elf lady.
Well,
We
many of
already
them are
know
dead.
dark elf.
Hopefully, you're not too broken up about that. But I warned you not to stray from the path. So I hope.
You did. I know stray. I know stray.
I know, but I trusted you to lead your entire force of people here to start a new life. And I just
I
want to
am
point
not
out that those who
Goblin
failed,
King or something.
you're just a duly elected representative.
Yeah,
You serve a month term, and then they choose a different old goblin.
pretty much.
Wow.
We taken turns to act as executive officer of the week.
I'm just gonna turn to Rizerol and roll my eyes very hard.
I like to think they have a really elaborate electoral process with like
He's just
gerrymandering
simplifying
and
it
like
for us.
Yeah,
it's
The
like really
Goblin
well put
Electoral
together.
College.
Yeah, this
yeah.
electoral college based on like whose like cave is being voted on.
Yeah,
Um,
they have big cave. They get lots of represented.
I'm Glob Glob from the biggest cave. I feel like I'm underrepresented.
Is Rotherham still naked?
Yep.
you're
Looks
right.
I
like
mean,
it
you have a
is.
cloak. You
Yeah.
Yeah, you have that
didn't.
displacement.
It
Turn
just
around.
covers my shoulders.
Yeah, you have a dwarf-sized cloak of displacement.
It's
What?
like
No,
being
this is the
nude.
cloak that Rotherham bought.
It's like the
No, it's Rotham's cloak. The
true,
Joad.
true. It is. Yeah, she did take it
It just
from.
auto
Yeah,
sizes.
I like
it's
to
gonna be like
imagine you're
a wow
naked, but you
butt
rolled
cape.
it up into a hat.
Yeah.
I don't like my scalp exposed.
my
Uh,
my head was getting cold.
His bony nude body fully on display. Lots of weird moles. I am imagining.
couple of tattoos that
Uh,
don't make any sense.
No, he is completely like esoteric, like scars and like you can see this like it's like when you can tell someone's had their kidney out, like an appendicitis. I mean, like there's like
Oh man.
lots of those.
So Brennet, what news do you bring me?
And a naked man. Why is he naked?
I I I bring our friend Rotharm. I'm afraid he's in need of recuperation.
I
Once
see.
he has gained some strength back, we managed to save him from the torture chambers of House Avrindar. If he regains himself to full strength, feel free to attach him to Kuva's team. He will no doubt serve as an excellent rooter outer of anything Xanathar.
I can attach myself, thank you. I do just need pants.
I really wish that I had prepared sleep
Or
today.
pants would have been better, actually.
I cast pants. Rotharm.
Hey.
Minor illusion.
Once he moves
Just
the
don't move.
pants. Yeah.
Why is this
Just
castle
you're
like
clipping out of your pants.
why is this castle like my pants?
He moves just enough so the dick is out.
Can't fit any more bars in here either.
Had you? I can't remember. Did you tell Rizerol about the other House Alvrindar?
Yes, because she
Uh,
deployed.
that's
She
right.
de-
That's
she
right. Yeah.
deployed two were rats to go down and guard that portal because it popped right back up onto level 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it leads sort of to the
Um,
Goblin Bazaar ish.
I have some other news to share, but um, perhaps it is best delivered in a more private setting.
Are you trying to get sex too? Is that what's happening?
Jibber jabber burps loudly. And she's
Nobody
like,
speaks
"Mm,
giant. No.
He's really
agreed."
fucking lonely here.
He's an Eton, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got himself to talk to.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not lonely.
I got my
Yeah,
thoughts
he
in my brain.
sits down in the corner and is, yeah, conversing with himself. Uh, yeah, it seems like every time you come back, the place is in slightly like a slightly better state of repair.
Well, that's good.
Uh, it seems like they're hard at work fortifying what they can, fixing things up, and uh, yeah, I think Rizero would have like actually established sort of a command post and some proper quarters and stuff that's a little more suitable. But let's pop you up here for now
Okay.
because the interiors are not furnished.
Um, so in a more private setting, I will
No,
say,
the spiders do follow you though.
of course. The big news I have to share is that we've made contact with Hallister.
Is
Um,
he as mad as the rumors say?
you know, I had thought that he was going to be evidently more insane than he appeared. Um, it was more that it seemed like he was so like a mix of powerful and equally distracted that he has just lost the ability to care about so many things that might matter to things like you or I, more mortal things.
Mm,
Um, I assume I was talking to the actual Hallister, though there's a part of me that thinks that maybe I wasn't. But still, the good news, he isn't necessarily attached to Skullport. My worry was that too much changeover in the city would attract his unwanted attention. And I get the sense that he matter what happens here, who rules this city matters little to him. So in that regard, your biggest single threat is off the board for now.
okay.
Um, other things that you might be interested in. Um, we we're still chasing the House Avrandar dispatch that we chased out of the level below. Um, but apparently, according to Rotharm, they have decided to send a spider demon after us. So be aware. uh, we have met this thing before. It is a like, spider-like demon, right? I don't know if I know that much about it though,
Yeah.
other than
You. Well, I guess you saw this one, and it did look like a giant spider, but a really horrific version that was just covered in eyes and uh, horns and claws and things. Um, really strange looking, but also far more powerful than just like a giant spider.
right.
Um, and Rizaril recognizes your description instantly and says, uh, they've summoned Yaklol, servant of Lolth.
So you know it.
Yes. A powerful foe, but we have defeated one before.
We.
It may have taken a different form, but it was present when we fought Trissa.
Typically, he was tied
Really?
up during all that, so
Yeah, Krennet might have been
disposed.
KO'd, but yeah, at least your friends and myself did battle with one when we rescued you from House Alvendar.
It did seem like it was supposed to be menacing when Rothar mentioned it. Like this one was different somehow. If we'd defeated one before, I'm not sure why he would be so worried as to have that be the first words out of his newly healed mouth.
Mm,
But
well, it did take all of us to defeat one of them, so
Mhm.
his concern is not misplaced,
I see.
and typically they don't stick around. It is possible that through repeated conflicts, and she kind of smirks, we have angered Lolth, and she has bid this one uh, to stay on this plane until its job is done.
Hmm.
And then she kind of like gazes out over the battlements, uh, as if sort of trying to figure out where a creature like this might attack from.
I
It's waiting in the
imagine that
bar.
I imagine that it is ultimately after us,
I mean,
not
us. It's probably
after
after you.
not after you.
Mm. Uh, Probably not. You're right.
Only one of us fireballed the ladies.
Yes, I've done a good job of angering just about every drow that I've come across down here, except for
Except for
you.
what? Oh,
Outstanding.
She says
kiss
that
her, man. Don't be a pussy.
that she says, "No, I quite like you, Krennet.
Oh, there you go, man.
It's time to fuck it up and piss off the only drow you haven't pissed off.
Just please, no more werebat."
On my honor, I shall not
And
send
she like
another one your way.
looks down with disgust at all the goblins like bickering,
Look,
holding court.
And see, we need to be representative. I know we no longer have the cave system, but we're gonna have to work on some sort of bunker system.
I honestly thought they could be useful, but it was before I got to know them, and now I do see that they were a poor choice of reinforcement. If something were to
Unreliable.
happen to them, if an accident were to befall them, know that I wouldn't necessarily feel bad. Um, I don't know if you've ever had this happen, but Mobar presented such a pathetic, sad face, and you know, uh, the plight of his people and such. I didn't feel like genocide that day. But on our
Today's
way
a
up
new day.
here, I was in the form of a goose. And some of his
You had me, then you lost me.
we were attacked
The
by
most majestic of animals, a goose.
A drow can really understand where a goose is coming from. We were attacked by them. We were able to easily sort of fend them off, but I see now that they are perhaps
she looks you over. Says, they didn't bite you, did they?
they did not.
Okay, good.
Wow.
They bit the goose.
Is that that code for something?
You didn't fuck them, did you?
We're getting mixed messages.
Yeah.
If you don't have
Uh,
if you don't have teeth, can you still bite, or is it just pinching?
Look, you're settling quite well to this fortress.
mm, yes,
Pay
I quite
attention to
like
the
it.
subject.
I mean,
I have some
I
grand plans in mind.
That's not ominous.
Rotherham, or I was going to say, Credit doesn't have any questions on that.
I sort of knew that's what she was going to do here, anyways. Um, have you heard anything from Istrid or any of the Zentrum?
Yeah. Had you I seem to remember somebody giving them a Rocky Talkie, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So they have been in contact, eager to expand operations down here. Let me see.
Are you still finding them to be sympathetic to your cause? A force for support?
Yes, they've been valuable in policing Skullport and rooting out what's left of Xanathar's minions.
And you are no doubt making sure that they can find value in you.
Value, fear. I'll take whichever.
Fear is valuable down here. It's part of how I pitched you as the most viable new leader of this place.
They do seem to respond well to it.
I thought they might.
It, are Tick and Rotharm up to anything? Yeah. Do you
I
have
mean, we're not sitting here
a
listening to this,
business?
are we?
No,
No, I
you're
mean,
not partial to the conversation. You're just hanging out.
Jake,
yeah.
I think Credit's bad. I'm kidding.
I think Credit might actually be evil.
I think Credit's the baddie.
Definitely not good. I'll say that much.
Oh, Tick would just be wandering around. Like we were just supposed to get Rotharm up here. You know, we need to link up with the group again. God knows what could be
I need
happening.
8 hours. Tick.
We can make it back in time.
Well, Jake, you and I, let's go back down. You got this. I watch your back, you watch mine.
Why did we come here? I mean, we cleared the way. We should be able to make it back.
Don't fucking leave me here on Spider fucking Castle Island. Fuck this
Well,
place.
isn't Kuva supposed to come down here and meet you? Wasn't
Yeah.
that like the goal?
Cuba died. No one's told us yet.
He allegedly down here with Kelris,
Killed by werebats.
stamping
Roughly
out
enough.
This
Xanathar.
place sucks and is super scary.
It is covered in spider webs for sure.
It's
I
not
think
good.
it's
It
kinda
reminds me of all the bad things I literally just went through.
It's like really triggering Rothar's PTSD.
I'm pissing right now, actually. I have no control over my bladder, and I can't hide it because I still have no pants. I'd ask for some silk pants, but I know where that comes from now.
Mhm.
These
You've
elf words?
seen.
Spider buttholes.
I don't know if. All right,
That's what
that can be canon.
show me the combat rating of or challenge rating of a silkworm. And show me the challenge rating of a spider. Tell me which one's going to make better clothes, textiles.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Silkworms.
Mm.
Remember that experiment where they're trying to like cross like goat and spider DNA so you could like milk uh like really strong webs out of like a spider goat or something.
That
Sounds like
a
a
terrible
bad
idea.
time.
I don't
Yeah,
think
right?
that's
Oh
like
my god.
that just doesn't seem possible. I think that's probably just like
I think you'd have to take smaller steps to get there. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't
you
know. I
know,
remember
until you
reading
get
about
it
that
out of
like
that
forever ago.
kingdom and then put it
Yeah.
into the same, so they're in the same kingdom of animal, and then maybe
Right.
you can get there.
All they got was a goat with 8 nipples and compound eyes.
All they got
Yeah,
was
that's
really
kinda-
tiny goats that like kill bugs in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem plausible. But yeah, the
Hold on, I gotta
operation here
get some
seems
goats.
to
They're all over my house. I'll be right back.
be seems to
Big goat in
be
the bathroom. I gotta go kill.
seems to be going great. So
What do we do with all this science? Let's make a spider fuck a goat.
Yeah, there we go.
I made a monkey with 4 asses.
Any dumbass can go cure cancer. Let's fucking work on this spider goat thing.
We milk Freckles together and process it in the
Okay.
lab to leave only the silk proteins.
We are feeling satisfied with advancing his relationship in some form or fashion with Rizrael, but knowing the dialogue tree does not present that option at this time. Credit will maintain just
Friend zone.
a just a
Friend
tad
zone.
flirted.
Just call it what it is.
Flirt.
Yeah, you know Galadar's gonna give you shit for this.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I will
Eventually,
let
but
him
go
give me
for it,
shit
you
after I
fool.
have to after I have to pull his ass out of that tower.
Yeah, but guess what? I'm gonna be laid after that. That's the difference between you and me.
And then she'll be late, and then you'll be a father.
All right, wine and
Rizrael
then
says, you know what would be awfully romantic?
dinner in the worm's gullet.
I was thinking we could tandem fireball the werebats.
Wow.
You know,
Menage a genocide.
after the day I've had, yes.
Tick and Rotharm are suddenly surprised by an explosion of fire and poisonous bugs that
I'm not surprised.
rapidly devour the hapless werebat stragglers.
You know, when I was being tortured, they made me eat stuff like that.
they're just having like idle conversation, and then just a bomb goes off too.
Yeah. Krennet blasts them, and the ones that survive are devoured by a swarm of insects.
We have a mystery on our hand, a surprise fireball.
Credit looks over and just enjoys the reflection of the firelight in Rizrael's eyes.
I like the group fall down. That was pretty good.
Yeah. I just realized I could do that.
Need like a cartoon like fall down noise.
And then after playing coy for so long, Rizrael says, you really must see my quarters. They're quite comfortable.
Haha. He's gonna
This
lay
is so
spider
unlike-
eggs in you.
Well,
Really?
all right.
Unlike
This is the get laid episode.
This is
Enough will
apparently
they
the Get
won't
Laid
they?
episode.
Late episode.
We're
This is
ticking
like
Well,
Rotharm.
you both Met some very powerful women who wanted consorts, you know, so.
That's the thing where you're wrong. Every woman wants to bang Aladar. They just don't know it yet.
Right.
That's
Is
one of
this a
those
good
like
stopping
fucking
point or what?
the
I'm
game
starting to
book
fade.
strategies where it's like every woman wants to fuck you. They just don't know
Yeah,
it
just
yet,
super
you know?
I'm so good at
toxic,
math, and I
horrible
have awards
advice.
in science. I'm also the top spy for the U.S. Yeah, every
Yeah,
girl
right.
wants to fuck me, and no one can find me. That's the problem.
Very Job energy. Whenever I read any of those, I think of Job.
That's exactly it.
Like,
But
yeah.
yes, this would be a good place to leave off. You guys were going to rest here before heading back down
We're
to
going to rest, Tick.
reconnoiter.
Now we gotta link up. All right. I am
you can
starting to
sleep
fade
with the
though. So
Eden.
Yeah,
I'll see y'all next week. That was fun.
indeed.